Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Dorkvision stream. Let's pop on over here to end my computer's insufferable noise. You can watch this stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, and you can watch our sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, on Wednesdays from 7 to 10, again Eastern Standard Time and again p.m. My books are on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild, and you can support me another way on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. With the wall of text out of the way, let's get into what happened last time, because there was a big ol' fight last time of no consequence, because it turned out that it was a dream. Oberon was trying to get at you guys while you guys had passed out in the woods trying to go back and find Oberon. But you were awakened by a satyr named Giffy Futterbottom, which you learned was one of the members of the Veil Dancers, who were a group that helped destroy a Tarask, helped free New Dawn, a bunch of other stuff that Soliphus would tell you.
See, given the performance of last time, I'm not sure if I buy that legend.
Yeah, well, she seems to be tipping on her hooves here in the Feywild. She doesn't seem as good at negotiation as she does perhaps at combat or something. Also last time, you guys caught Renard the Fox trying to sneak into your little your room at the inn, and after capturing him and Giffy trying to be the lawyer to you guys, you still managed to accidentally get married to Renard, and Boomcrash did, and then Mao made a deal with Renard to free Boomcrash from the marriage, but then accidentally got married herself.
I was threatening him. That's all I could think about.
The other
He's a masochist.
the other person that's married is Pesto Carbonara, who gave his name, Odie McGinty, to who was once Pesto Carbonara. So, you lovebirds have just been recently betrothed. The wedding hasn't happened yet, but Renard promises that the wedding will be soon. Odie also is looking forward to their wedding. Giffy is trying to frantically think of a way to get out of this. She steps forward and says, Renard, Odie, you have to let these people free. They're not from here. They didn't know the implications, and you know as well as I do, Giffy, that the Feywild is binding. I'm afraid they're stuck here, just as many have gotten stuck here before. So go flutter away and go play your pan flute to some fairies in the Feywild or something, because I have a wedding to plan. Most of the people will be in attendance. So, Odie, why don't we go plan this together, shall we? We're both native Fey members, and we shouldn't be looking at our, betrothed on the day of our wedding. I suppose not. Then we shall away.
Can I attack him right now?
Hold on.
You can. Why not? At this stage.
What is it, Samosa?
I mean, if I was gonna say, I was just gonna ask, could we, be in the Viking world for a while and then come back, set a date? We guess we still got a lot of important stuff to do. You wouldn't have us, take us away from that, would you?
Well, I'm afraid that we do have a wedding to do. I'll give you...
I would like to attack. While he's talking, I'm attacking him.
Okay.
If Mao wants to attack, that's fine.
You attack him with Cinder Smite, which is, of course, a disadvantage in melee range. But,
He was moving away.
Oh, sure. Then I'll put him over here. You go to attack Renard, and as you launch a bolt of fire at the blue fox, it dissipates right at his chest. You and I both know that we can't hurt each other, Mao, and I would never dream of hurting my betrothed.
How's that work?
He steps forward and grasps at your hand to kiss the back of your hand.
Ah!
So you speak Abyssal as well. You can certainly try.
Yeah, sure. I take this as an attack and a hellish rebuke.
Okay. You go to Hellish Rebuke. As you kiss...
Yes!
As he kisses the back of your hand, you ignite him in hellfire. He starts screaming. Ah! That kind of tickles. But do try to be more careful. Odie doesn't have the same restrictions as we do. Anyway, as I was saying, I think that I'll be giving you... It's going to take a while to find flowers that are going to match, and we do need to contact all of the Fey Lords. Let me see. I'll give you 24 hours. But you can't leave the Feywild, of course.
That's not what I was saying.
Well, that's what I'm offering.
We're not going to take that.
Once the wedding's over, you can come and go as you please, but you will still be married to me. Well, except for Pesto. Pesto is married to Odie.
Wait, did you just offer me marriage?
No, not technically.
I mean, you said if I may come and go as you please if I'm married to you.
After the wedding, yes.
Boom Crash looks at Zumasu and hisses, "Shut up!"
But if you're offering,
Nah.
I mean, I know Boom Crash seemed to have dodged my affections, but perhaps there could be a snake in my boot tonight after all.
Nah, I was just curious which ways you swing.
Oh, much like this town, I'm Pan.
Fair enough.
Like all the satyrs. Yes, I get it. Ha 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 ha.
Well, I must be off. I have a wedding to plan, and Odie, I could really use your help. After all, we shouldn't be seeing...
Wait, I want to clarify something. It's 24 hours waking world time, not Feywild time.
24 hours this world time. If I
But
just said a day, then it would take a lot longer.
Okay. So hours. That's. I look to. Is what's her place still here? Bramble.
Bramble is still here. He is Odie's... what's it called? Ward.
Oh, where's the satyr person hero? Is they still Giffy? Giffy. Is 24
What about-
hours just normal 24 hours to the waking world?
Yes, from what he's saying.
Okay. All right. I just don't want it, stuck here for whatever.
Just, one day in the waking world is
We've already established.
We've already
only
established it, yes,
24
yes.
hours, not a day.
Yeah.
Okay, these
Like,
are
it's
two different
a lot longer.
ranges.
Listen, I've already gotten what I wanted, so there's no need to trick you much further. Much further. Come along, Odie. Sure. So you're going to get the flowers, and you can go talk to the Feywild. Okay, and then they just, head off. Bramble follows as well, shaking his head.
Boom Crash looks at Mao and she's like, did you? But, sweetheart, you didn't have to. I
said I was going to carry him around for eternity until he brought you back. I didn't realize I needed to clarify that he was being a prisoner.
Well,
Everyone, let's...
it's okay.
get
You
our-
did well. And
let's-
she gives her a hug.
Hey, Boom Crash, what is that big pile of stuff you got there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I
Well, no, he's Renard, dear.
Twitching. I'm walking away, twitching.
Boom Crash. No,
everyone,
no,
please,
Boom Crash is holding his hand.
I'm going to go. I need you to try to stay in town. I'm going to go talk to Cirrus, Cloud Lake. He might have a way out of this. Just stay frosty. She
Okay.
runs off to the north, where the gloaming
Um,
court is.
Boom Crash is like, okay. Zoo, Teresa, Pesto,
Yo.
Mao. Let's just reconvene in our room, pay with some more star anise, and let's talk this out, okay? And let's not do anything too hasty.
Does
Hey,
Sunday work in the
remember,
waking
don't-
world?
Don't step in there, and don't step in there.
Because they're still traps.
Yeah.
I cautiously follow behind Pesto.
So
Should we maybe tell somebody what's going on? I guess our keep is fine for now, as long as not too much time spends out here.
I don't know if we'll be able to, or if it will help. I don't think... Does sending work across the plains? And if
That's what I was
so,
wondering.
the Feywild, they said that not even a day would have passed here in the waking world.
Yeah, no.
So,
I'm really sorry that
yes,
I got you all
sending
into
does
this.
work over planes of existence. We
Oh.
have sent it before. It's limited casting, but it does work.
Okay.
do we know anyone in the waking world that could be helpful in this situation?
They'd all be asleep, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Let's let Giffy do her thing. And
And what have
I
you
think
got
this
there?
is the kind of trap that if we wiggle any more, it's just going to get worse. The noose is just going to tighten. So,
I'm used to the
meantime-
ball and chain.
I'm just gonna not talk to anybody else.
That's probably a good idea, Teresa.
yeah, Boom Crash sort of holds her hand, is like, thank you. Thank you so much. Zumasu, you could learn something.
Yeah, I'm already this far gone.
That's
I'm zoning out and just like, which is worse, a fey contract or a devil contract?
I don't know how they combined.
I didn't even want to think about that.
I don't think they'd combine. I'm just trying to figure out which one's worse, because I don't want to deal with one of them, and I can't figure out which one.
If we play our cards right, one of them could take care of the other, or at least weaken.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Ugh, that means I'd have to call Briareus and talk to him.
Or
I mean, would you really want to start an apocalyptic scenario or something?
You mean just make the one that they want already go faster?
I suppose.
But in the Feywild only instead of the material plane? I don't mind burning this place to the ground.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
that
I'd like
sounds
Feywild combined with
fine.
stuff leaking into the material world.
It's whatever. Boom Crash is like, I kind of give up. I'm gonna go through my bag.
I noticed that you did have a lot of stuff there that you were taking out. And Boom Crash, let's get to what you found in Renard's lair. The first item that you pull out is a vial of clear liquid. It has a magical aura that was... you used your detect magic to basically try and seek out as much magical stuff as you could.
Yes.
So this vial, you didn't get a close look at it beforehand, but it is labeled. It says Vial of Morning Dew.
Neat.
I'm going to assume that you're going to cast Identify on all of these
Yes, probably.
as a ritual spell. So it'll take some time, but you apparently have 24
we
hours.
have
So.
24 hours, so yeah.
Oh, can I read the stupid book?
Yep. You can start reading. I'll let you know how many hours you can get before something happens. Like,
All
before
right.
Giffy comes back.
That's fine. So I guess I'm just like, well, I found a book I should probably read. Oh god, it's making me do yoga. This is going to take a while, guys. And you
All right.
just see me doing a bunch of exercises in the corner.
Yeah, you start doing exercises, and the book seems to be allowing you to do so. It hovers in front of your head as you do push-ups, sit-ups, various calisthenics, things like that. And you seem to feel yourself getting hardier and more resilient. Next comes a lot of dietary restrictions and such that will help increase your constitution.
I have to fast for the day, guys. I'm sorry.
You're cutting.
Fast and then protein.
All right. The Vial of Morning Dew, after you identify it, splashing it on a creature will cure them of the charmed or frightened condition. It takes an action to do so. And I will slowly put these in the chat. In the Roll20 chat.
Thank you much.
The next item that you find is a bag that is... it was emitting some sort of magic when you found it. You open it up and it just contains a bunch of like purple berries. You identify them and they are good berries. There's 30 of them in there. They each heal 1 hit point when ingested.
Aw.
They also are a day's rations.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're basically sensu beans.
The day's rations, I think, is the most important part.
The next thing that you find is a mirror. It is emitting some sort of magic, although an identify spell doesn't seem to work on it. When you look in the mirror, you don't see your reflection. Instead, you see just what looks to be a pristine-looking lake. There's lots of like overgrown trees and bushes nearby. There's like little insects flying about. It seems to be like daytime where this is, but it does move. It's not like a still image. It seems to just be a look into another place. As you try and like change the view, and nothing seems to work. It just seems to be this view.
Okay.
Next up is a book. You took it assuming to be a spell book, but after a look at the cover, it seems that that was a little too good to be true. Does anybody speak Sylvan? Teresa does, if nobody else does.
Yeah, let her speak.
She recognizes the script. It says, the Fey Book of Jokes.
Great.
Book of jokes.
With an
Awesome.
identify spell, you find that It only opens if you tickle its spine, and it gives advantage on performance checks when you're trying to be comedic.
It's fine. Is it an attunement item?
Nope. Just need to be holding it when you're using it.
Not an attunement item.
Ooh, get better material.
Advantage on performance comedy.
The next item that you find... Oh, I need to keep putting these in the chat. Some of them are paraphrased. What's the other one? Good berries. And the mirror. Oh, I guess I'll say that the mirror does have a notable frame. It looks to be made out of silver, and it's got like bat wings on the sides of it.
Silver with bat wings.
And the handle, it's a hand mirror, seems to be like a fuzzy little tail. All made out of silver. Found another sack that was jingling, full of presumably coins, so you stashed it, but upon further inspection it does appear to just be a bag full of buttons. So it is trash.
But are they all different, and are there colors?
They are
Are
all
they
different.
shiny?
They are all different colors. Several of them are shiny. Some of them have patterns on them. It is a bag filled with about 1,000 buttons.
1,000 buttons.
So it's
Boom
trash.
starts vibrating in excitement.
If you throw it using catapult, you can make a shotgun bullet out of it.
Oh, I still need that spell.
Another magical item is a acorn. It was inside of a little tiny ring box, kind of like sized box, and the acorn, after identifying it, it is a runed acorn. When buried, it grows into a full-size oak tree instantly.
Buried, it grows. I love this.
I feel like that could be very useful.
60 feet tall, 5 diameter base, 10-foot radius, when it's 30 feet up. So, like, the branches are the 10-foot radius.
If you
Put it in a pot.
Yeah, if you put it in a pot, or if you put it in like a crack in like a sidewalk or a castle wall, would it still grow from that?
Probably.
Okay, so you could
Yes.
do a weird wall collapse scenario if you really wanted to.
Or make a
Oh.
bridge.
Oh,
Yep.
when the dwarf does it, it's a perilous thing. But when you guys do it, it's all right.
See,
You
we
threw-
planned for this.
Yeah, you threw random beans. We didn't know what they were going to
Yeah,
be.
we know
They're
what
just
this one's gonna
random
do.
beans. Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing is a intricate-looking bottle, and it's covered in like golden filigree, and it's made out of like this lacquered black wood. You identify it as Bottled Beauty. Drinking it changes your charisma to 22 for 1 hour. And those that gaze upon you must make a DC 16 wisdom save or become stunned for 1 round. If they fail by 5 or more, they also become blinded for 1 minute.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
they're immune to this once they succeed or once they succumb to it.
I'm just imagining Zumosu with this, so it's like definitely handsome Squidward.
I love that.
I mean,
Uh,
it's 22, so he actually could use it too.
yeah,
Right, because charisma helps all of the spells.
yeah.
Yeah,
Most of
because-
your charismas cap out at 20, unless you have
Yeah.
magical means like this.
Yeah,
Heh.
like the only class that doesn't need to have his levels capped is barbarian with strength.
Yeah. So the only thing with Bottled Beauty is that it's useless for me. So I'm going to have to give it to one of you guys because my charisma is already 22.
Yeah, mine's
Dying.
technically already at 20, so that'd just be a +1 buff. I
Hey,
think
plus one is good. I mean,
Ye-
it does increase your aura, right? Because your aura.
I guess it
off-
would increase the save for everybody by 1. That'd be a funny way to just be like, I need to make sure everybody makes their saves.
That would be cute. We could work with that. Anyway, so
You
anything else?
You wrote it down in your thingy?
Oh yeah, there's still plenty more.
Okay.
Oh.
There is a box that is filled with gummies. They are magical.
You found drugs, son.
When
Magic gummies.
the gummies appear to be ring-shaped, and each has like multiple colors.
Not these rings.
Yeah, well, you see a yellow and an orange one, like a pink and a green one, a green and a white one, and
I want these now.
you note with your identify spell that if you eat them, it will change your color to the colors of the gummy that you eat.
Cute.
It wears off after a day.
Huh.
I love these. This is so much fun.
Oh my god, when Crash has turned into a chaos bird.
I
You,
love this so much.
you little raven.
Can
Like
I be
really
married to
creepy.
Renard?
This is actually great.
I think they are also more excited that they stole this shit for free.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely part of it. It's like
Oh, not stolen. It was
this is my dowry. This
The
is
Yeah.
dowry.
Second to last thing, there is a magical squirrel figurine made out of copper. You identify it as a figurine of wondrous power. It summons a giant squirrel for up to 1 hour. It has 24 charges, and when it runs out of charges, it takes 7 days to regain them. Otherwise, it follows your verbal commands perfectly.
Does it regain charges if you're not using it?
No. Once it's out of charges, it needs to recharge. It does not recharge every 7 days. It recharges once it's out of charges. And every time you use it, it is a minimum of 1 hour. But you can spend another charge to maintain it for another hour.
Is it a large-sized creature? Could somebody use it as a mount?
Oh my
Well, there's one way to find out.
Oh my god.
We're not
Squirrel
doing,
mounts.
we're not doing anything here.
Well, the problem is that you need an actual saddle for it.
Guess your
I can
animal
make
handling
that.
have
We
to
can
be
figure
good.
that out.
Starts carving in tiny little saddle into the copper.
Oh god, comes out with a giant flesh wound in the shape of a saddle.
That's grotesque.
The fur is missing.
Oh god, that's still terrible. Just an indent.
Would you guys like to use it?
Not
No.
right now,
No.
because we're in an enclosed space, and that seems like a bad idea.
It's a giant squirrel.
You just
Meanwhile,
want giant
Zoo's just
hamsters.
doing some sit-ups. It's like, I gotta do 100 sit-ups and 100 more squats, guys. What's going on over there?
Okay, one punch.
Weak. Do more.
More.
Go harder.
Without
have
any
to do-
AC.
Ugh.
My
Okay.
knees are clicking.
Oh god, stop.
It's bad.
There is one more
For
item
real?
that is not magical, but it looked valuable, and it took up most of your time when packing it up. It is a tapestry. It is woven with gold and rubies at its top, and silver and sapphires near the bottom, and it is impossibly long. It depicts the sky transforming from day at the top to sunset, then to night at the bottom. You know, have you ever seen the color of the sky?
Yes.
Okay.
Color of the sky, jeweled tapestry. I can wear this.
When you said it was impossibly long, I thought you meant like it was one of those magician like handkerchief things that just like keep on pulling. It just never ends.
It is about the height of 2 castles.
That's
Height
The
of
height.
2 castles.
So
That
like
is
200 feet long.
Is it
Okay.
strong? Like, could this be a makeshift rope if you need to?
You
I
are
suppose
not.
it's a tapestry.
no. I need to find a way to wear this.
Your bag is now full.
My bag is now full.
Dan is essentially asking like, can I machine wash this?
Yes.
No, apparently not.
All
It's
right.
delicate.
All right, people of Galestone, it is time for our yearly washing of the sky tapestry.
We have a bunch of horses lined up on like an acre wide area.
Oh, there's another note at the end. It's worth 10,000 gold pieces.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god. Okay.
They said it was woven with gold, rubies, silver, and sapphires.
It's a giant piece of treasure.
Okay, GP.
Is this like an actual painting or something? Because you mentioned like
It's
A
a paint.
colorful
It's a
sky.
sky.
Sheena's in the chat.
a
She'll probably
tapestry.
know what that means.
I didn't know if it was a specific tapestry.
No,
It's
No.
not a specific
it's a
tapestry,
specific
it's
Tumblr post.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I'll take my non-meme self and I'll just list it down.
That is your dowry. That is a half hour of our time dedicated to what Boom Crash
Shinies!
found.
Boom Crash is vibrating. She's so happy.
At least you didn't say it was vibrating with motion.
No, definitely there's a lot of feathers that are fluffed up, and you're like, all right, they go down now. Nope, they down. Nope, down.
Also,
I'm like in the,
for those that are interested, when you finally do summon the giant squirrel, just give you... Oh, it looks like you can't see it? Oh, I need to
I
give you
can see it.
control of it. That's why.
Yeah, it pops it up as like the note.
Okay, now...
Concerned with the size of the gigantic acorn is carrying.
That's the tree.
Let's...
Oh my god, we could ride this.
Yes.
who would be benefiting the most from having an amount?
Oh, okay.
Mao, because she's the one that has to Naruto run everywhere.
Okay, so if you can see its stats, Keen Senses can pounce to knock people down. If it moves enough, it has a surprise attack ability. It gives additional damage to surprised creatures. It has essentially cunning action, and it can bite, and it has a cower ability that lets it use its action to give everybody advantage on attack rolls against enemies
this is
that can see
Mao.
it within 10 feet of it.
Oh shit, that's a Mao ability.
I will not
Yeah.
be Squirrel Girl.
You aren't Squirrel Girl, you're riding a squirrel. There's a difference.
You aren't
far
Squirrel
without a
Girl, you're
mount.
riding a squirrel, girl!
But it's real cool.
It's really cool.
Mao just is gonna give it like a little outfit, give it like a scary looking mask, and attach some claws to it and be like,
Yeah.
okay, you're
There's-
good now.
There's two rules
Yeah.
with the Feywild. One, you need to say what you mean. Two, if you want to have power, you gotta be willing to kind of look stupid.
Yeah. I mean, a giant
love this.
squirrel is horrifying. They could bite through your thumb at the size they are. Imagine what they could bite through at that
What
size.
is its D6? How much damage is this bite attack?
2d4,
You can
I
check
think?
it out.
2d4?
You can look at it.
It's
Yeah.
in Mounts
Yeah.
and Pets.
Yeah.
That's the folder it's in. Oh, it's 1d10 plus 3.
Yeah, its hits as hard as like, what is that, a great axe or an
Yeah.
axe? Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's a squirrel mouth that's giant.
Or a longsword with 2 hands.
So yeah, you can chop wood. A squirrel can bite off a head.
All right, never
Love
mind. This is a badass squirrel. I will definitely take the squirrel if no one wants it.
You don't know
yeah.
that should have it because the cower ability is just too damn good.
The cower ability is amazing. Not to mention, it can get you wherever you need. You can hop off with your dash action and hide, and then go attack. Like you got options.
And you
with
can
this thing.
hide behind the squirrel.
Oh shit, you could do that too. It's big enough.
It also has a bonus action to hide as well.
Yep.
Oh my, yeah. You take the squirrel. This is your new friend.
This is your new friend. Yeah.
Just keep in mind that the cower ability is once per short rest, which means that you'll have to resummon it again to use it again.
It has enough charges.
Copper? Wondrous figurine, copper, right?
I
Yep,
put it in
copper
the
squirrel
Roll20
figure.
chat.
Yep.
It's above the sky
Second from the
tapestry.
bottom.
Copper squirrel. Got it.
Yep. And then its stats are under mounts and pets. I know you don't have a mount or pet, so
I
you never
have
go
it
in
up.
there, but you...
I see it.
Alrighty. You guys spend some time divvying up the loot.
What a
Trees-
nice distraction.
Teresa explains that Oberon was not willing or able to give up his end of the deal, since it wasn't technically his or hers to ask for. It was her aunt that made the deal, and
Yeah.
she
He
also
seems like a dick.
she
So he
also
didn't give you anything.
No, he wasn't able to part with anything. He did tell me that He told me that he was one of the people that used to live in Connacht. That supposedly, according to him, he was the king before he gave himself to the Fae in return for prosperity for the kingdom. Since he did that, the Fae now offer those born in Connacht one gift, a small wish once in their lifetimes. But now he's forced to lord over the land of dreams for all eternity. He's not happy about it. He's grown bitter.
I could tell that. He's a little salty. But anyway, I got 1,000 buttons, and they're really cool.
And I'm really happy for you. I'm glad that it takes attention away from the things that I did.
Nope, still attention
Okay.
there. It just got some glittering gold on it.
Fair
It's
enough.
actually shinier now. Okay, yeah.
To be fair, we might need to utilize you now. It's a little bit more confirmed. But you know, there's a lot of things in motion that your aid will probably be utilized.
Also, 6 hours pass by, Zumasu. That's how many hours you get out of your book.
Okay.
Before Giffy returns. Do you guys want to do anything while this is happening? It's essentially a short rest, but I don't know how many of you need it.
I'm just gonna nap. I think that's literally it. Just like, fuck today. Don't want to deal with it. I'm rolling over somewhere and napping.
Sure.
So I guess I'm gonna wait. I don't have any hit dice. That's fine. Okay, nothing.
Did you regain hit points during your long rest at the inn last time?
We should
Yeah.
have been able
I did
to.
not.
Yep. I think you should all be at full.
I am, at least. I don't know about y'all.
I updated all my stuff as soon as we got the chance to.
Yeah, I think that you should
Okay.
all be at full. Now, as you try to rest, whenever your eyes close, you just imagine Renard.
Fuck.
Like, if you kind of close your eyes repeatedly, it kind of just, like, changes into different poses. There's a few of him kind of unzipping his coat. Kind of him, like, taking off his hat. There's one of him just, like, licking his upper lips.
I'm just going to yell into the room like, Reynard, if you don't stop it, I'm going to gouge my eyes out. Can I close my eyes now?
Are you doing this to be shanked in your sleep?
You close your eyes again, and you just hear... as an entire catwalk appears, and Reynard is stepping out onto the catwalk
No,
with a flash of
abruptly-
fireworks. You awaken once more.
I'm just gonna abruptly sit up and just like huff. All right, cool,
Giffy returns.
great.
Hello, everyone. I've just gotten out of a meeting. Cirrus has talked to me, and he said that the only way to annul a Fey marriage is if you get the blessing, or I guess in better terms, a favor, from each of the 4 courts, which they're all sending representatives soon to attend the wedding. If you can meet with them and get them to agree, they can all at once annul both of your marriages. Otherwise, nobody can really harm each other, and, well, what Reynard was saying about you leaving the Feywild afterward was a bit of a fabrication. It seems that you're stuck in the Feywild. Just you two, she points at Pesto and
I
Mal.
have a question. If the words are so binding, how come he's so able to consistently lie?
Well, as I said before, it's mostly a matter of the Archfey's intentions rather than their actual words. The The words have binding, but they choose which words they want to care about.
That
Wait,
seems like an
wait.
awful convenient loophole.
No,
It
wait, wait.
is.
So is Renard an archfey?
He is.
Huh. What about the Odie?
Well, Odie is a lesser fae. They need to be a bit more specific with their binding words. Me as well. Not technically an archfey. I'm powerful. I'm not an archfey. Renard's also not particularly powerful, but he is an archfey.
Hmm.
It's more of a title. Anyway, that's mostly what I
so
can
How
muster
would
for you
somebody
guys.
get favors from the courts?
Going to have to talk to their representatives.
How do we make this go faster so I can leave sooner?
I don't know. I can tell you that it'll be over in 24 hours, if so.
I swear to whatever you worship, I will kill you.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to help.
I think she's just venting her frustrations. So the representatives will be here when?
Well, time is hard to tell, but I'm assuming they'll be here before the wedding. Which you should see the place. It is happening at the Gloaming Palace, and they've really done the place up.
I guess let's head to the
Okay.
Gloaming Palace, guys. We
Yeah.
gotta intercept some
Let's-
representative.
Just
Let's
make this go
go.
faster. Yep. Expedite.
Sure. I'm going to wait here and see if I can intercept anybody that comes through the town, because they will have to come through the town to get to the palace.
Okay.
Giffy leaves in a frightful and repentant mood and heads to the fountain in the center of town to wait to see if anybody shows up. You guys head to the Gloaming Palace.
Mhm.
So is this one of the Fae court that we need to get favors from?
I think the Fae courts are the 4 seasons, right?
Here they are
Or is it
not just
times?
they're not just seasons, but they are also times.
Okay.
So we know Gloam. Yeah, Gloam is 1, which is usually night or winter. So
Well,
it should be 1.
Gloaming is evening.
Oh,
Yeah, so that would be autumn, fall.
okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Either way, it's something.
Guys, head to this palace. I just need to rearrange some things on this other page. Okay. Cool. You guys head to the Gloaming Palace. Maybe Teresa should stay behind. Teresa stays behind at the inn so that she doesn't get into any more trouble or shenanigans. You guys arrive, and the place is aglow with fireflies, and the ground is covered in ankle-deep water that goes much deeper off the walkway. There's like a catwalk just under the water, beneath some lily pads. There are massive pillars holding up an archway of a ceiling that is shining light down through a canopy of trees. At the far end of this palace, you can see that there is a massive flower throne covered in filigree, and resting atop a leaf is a blue satyr with a tall scepter with V-shaped horns on it, and they have the most regal of outfits made out of leaves. And there's satyr guardians and toads that seem to be standing upright and acting at attention.
Do the
They,
giant toads have suits?
no, they are just toads.
Okay.
You can see talking to one of them, that one of the toads, that is. There is a what looks to be a small fae with orange hair, flanked by two orange-colored Eladrin. And she is up there. Whoop, I moved her by accident. Woo.
Egg wash kosher salt.
That's what
She-
You made a deal with Alton Brown?
She
That-
is talking
that
up
was
to
a good
the, she is talking to the toad. And furthermore, we're going to need much more lily pads in this if people are going to walk, so I need you to start moving things around. Don't you talk back to me with that tone of voice. I am a fae courtly prince. I need you to follow directions. Understand, you little toady? It goes under the water and starts pulling up lily pads to bring up into the center of the room. They look back at you guys. Oh, is one of you the duly beloved?
I
Oh.
point to Mao.
Stop.
Come along, Eladrin. Let's meet, shall we? So, you, the horned one, you don't look like a satyr that I have seen, and you're marrying the goblin?
No.
Is okay. I'll start with this. We're hoping that no marriage actually takes place today. We would like to receive some favors from each of the 4 courts in order to annul this marriage.
Do you
Oh.
have
How
to be
would
a
we do this?
representative?
I didn't
Are you a
realize that you
representative?
had a lawyer in your presence. Well, I don't particularly care about this, and honestly, I did hear that Renard was involved, so if possible, I would like to do such a favor for you guys, but I will need something in return, and it is an actual favor for me. The name is Egg Wash Kosher Salt, by the way.
It
Pleasure
is
to
a
meet
pleasure to
you.
meet you.
Thank you.
Wait, don't we need a favor from the ruler of the court?
Oh, no, you just need a representative. I am one of the princes, the prince of the Gloaming Court. Cirrus is the lord. He rules over this whole place, but you need my representation. I am
Okay.
also a representative of Autumn itself, so that will also suffice.
Mhm.
So, are you willing to do this for me?
What are
What's
the
the favor?
terms?
Or
Of
what's
course.
the term?
I need a dress repaired. There's a tailor in town, and they're really late. If you can help them speed up the process, or do the dress yourself, I would be very grateful.
I can.
Does somebody have mending?
I
Yeah.
do. I have mending.
Yes.
I'll go and do that.
Ask what type of dress it is.
And what is the tailor in town, and what type of dress is it?
Oh, well, the tailor in town is, which building were they in? Well, they had a shop in town. I'm sure that you'll be able to find them. It's a very small town. But the dress itself, it's a rather stunning thing that's woven with dried leaves, and it's got a fiery red brim at the bottom of it, and the shoulders gleam with that of the gloaming sun.
Very attractive, very pretty. Okay.
I should hope so. It's mine.
I will do my best to make it as fetching as possible for you, my lord. So she goes and it's like, okay, I have the sending stone. I will be back as soon as possible. Stay here, and do you want Goose?
Yeah,
No?
let's have Goose.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want Goose.
Oh,
I-
I would have
I will
summoned
be-
Elena.
I will be right back. So Boom Crash leaves to go and take care of the stress.
Okay. We will actually probably need to go there. So
Mouse
I'll
is going to take one step closer to Zamosu while Boom Crash is gone.
sure.
You keeping an eye out for any other representatives now?
Yeah, totally. just kind of like keeping close and keep my eyes down.
So, Boom Crash, you left Goose behind, yes?
Yes.
Then I will just assume that. And you guys can follow if you would like to. But Boom Crash, you head out into town, and there does appear to be a sign across the fountain. It says Foambrook's Tailory, and there's a stairwell leading upward. It's over near Moss Tallow and Speedle.
Okay. I'm gonna go there.
Okay, you head upstairs, and I need to look at the dynamic lighting. Okay, yes. You're able to open the door and head inside, and there are two satyrs talking to each other as you enter. And if that's all that you need, it'll just be 16 acorns, of course delivered one at a time over each day. Until tomorrow, of course. Thank you, Mr. Cedarwhite. Thank you very much. And he runs out.
Hello, Mr. Cedarwhite?
Yes, Cedarwhite Foambrook. At your service, whatever tailoring needs you might need. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can squeeze you in.
I am here to help you, for Prince of the Gloaming.
Oh.
Kosher salt?
Yes, I've been having trouble with that dress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're really demanding.
Yes. Let's get worked on it together. Many hands makes light work, so
you're here to help?
Yes, I am here to help.
Okay,
it is
then.
a task that I need to fulfill in order to win favor, so I am very eager to get this done.
Fantastic. Let me just pull it out. I have the things over here, and he sets up the dress onto the table. He pats out the fire that's like just stretched out like a sheet on the table, not catching anything on fire, but it looks like it. It's about a yard's worth of fire on the table. He cuts it down to size with his scissors until it's like a nice strip. See, I've tried this with each of them, and hold on. And he grabs a lantern and reaches inside and pulls out some light. We'll need some of this too. Now, and he just looks at the dress with the light in his hand and the strip of fire in the other. Enchanting it with this stuff is easy work, but the tailoring is what's really giving me trouble. For some reason, no matter how much I tease these little threads, I can't get them to stay in line. And he pulls out a thread and needle and tries to slip it through the dress to combine two, like an arm to the torso, and the stitches just slip right out as if it was like frictionless. He sighs in disbelief.
It seems like the fabric needs some reinforcement. Perhaps if what is there is not able to be stitched, it can be bolstered with something that can.
What did you have in mind?
Do you have any other lightweight fabric or something more mundane that can be used as, it would not show, but it would be like a lining on the inside? And with some clever adhesive and attaching that mundane fabric to the underside as a lining, you could then use that and stitch it together that way using the lining. Am I making sense? And
you are making sense.
Boomcrash sort of takes off her coat. She's like this, see?
Well, as much as I would love to do that, it's really my thread that's the problem. And he gestures to a bunch of empty spools with thread just piled at their bases, leaking onto the floor. None of the thread is taut, even though it was around spools, apparently, at some point. There's just nothing that's going to leave me. It's just... I was supposed to have this dress ready yesterday, and they were expecting at least 3 weddings, and I haven't been able to get this ready for egg wash. I'm going to be banished. I'm going to be banished from the gloaming court.
No, you're not. We're going to fix this. How do we fix the thread, or how do I get you new thread?
Well, normally, if I was in better spirits, I might be able to do it. I just need something that will leave these threads and stitches.
God damn it! You
I
need
can
a
fix
joke
this.
book.
I have the answer.
You do?
And I
Are you gonna pull
I-
Monsters Inc. on this fucking thread?
You have to.
Oh my
comprehend
god.
languages. I cast comprehend languages, so I can now read Sylvan.
I'm
All right.
writhing.
You're not
and
there.
she takes out the Fey Book of Jokes and tickles the spine very delicately with her talons.
The latch pops
Writhing.
open, and the book opens.
Okay, hold on. There was a good joke. Oh, I just saw a good joke.
What's the
One second.
deal with airline food?
You ever
Mike
notice when you're
Wazowski.
plane shift, things smell a bit funky?
No, I haven't.
It's
I
just
didn't
not
have anything
there.
else.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I thought that was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a real
so-
shitty time.
So comprehend languages, and I guess I need to do a performance check, and I have the book in my hand, so I get advantage.
Okay.
And I am not at all proficient, so this is going to be an interesting try. So, oh fuck. Okay.
All
So
right.
the first one's a dud. Crows, they just love sports. Croquet, to be precise.
Boo!
Boo.
The threads start to shudder. Some of the smaller spools tighten up around their spools, and one of the threads, to Foambrook's surprise, starts to slither towards the dress. I think it's doing something. And it starts to stitch the fire to the base of the dress. Oh, that was amazing. Can you do that again? I'm afraid that was probably the easiest one to get. Do you have anything better?
Okay, hold on. I got another one.
I miss
So-
riddles. We didn't tell jokes.
I no matter what, this is going to be a shit show, but I'm going to try. What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman?
The thread shrugs.
Wow.
You can unscrew a light bulb.
The thread writhes in hilarity as many of the spools get bound up with thread once more, some of them getting tangled in the process. But it seems that the the base of the dress has bound itself to the waist and hips. You've gotten through a lot of the more difficult aspects of the dress, but there's still a little bit more to be done. Just a
Okay.
bit more. Keep it coming.
Okay. Oh, but advantage.
Advantage.
So, okay.
No, you don't need to say anything. Just you can say one word like those sitcoms where and I tell her, and just say something. It's like everyone just laughs.
Episcopalian.
Everyone just laughs for no reason.
Because you said the word piss.
I think so. That's great.
I think so. I don't know.
Do you want me to tell you one?
No, I mean, I have.
No, yours is
one.
terrible. You never get to
oh.
tell anyone.
Okay. Professor was lecturing his class one day. In English, he said, a double negative forms positive. However, in some languages, such as Russian, a double negative remains a negative. But there isn't a single language, not one, in which a double positive can express a negative. A voice from the back of the room pipes up. Yeah, right.
The the threads, some of them don't seem to be that amused by the long joke, but one of the longest threads slowly ripples up towards the table and sews up the remainder of the dress, strapping the glowing lights to the shoulders and seaming up the rest of the wrists and the bust and the neckline, which is, of course, a bunch of dried leaves.
Nice.
That's amazing. You finished the dress. Thank you so much. What
Okay.
can I call you?
You may call me. It's leaving. Bye. Can we deliver
goodbye,
the dress
leaving.
now? Can I take the dress?
Sure, take it. Tell her that it's from me.
Okay, I shall.
All right.
Many blessings upon your day, and she zips out as fast as her new fly speed can carry her.
Right.
All
yeah.
right.
I like to imagine now that you're using the rod as your mic piece.
Yes, I
Oh.
like that. So good. That's so good.
I mean, it's not like you have a choice.
True.
All right, you guys. Boom Crash returns fairly quickly, surprisingly, and Eggwash is able to get her dress or his dress. It's unclear at this point.
Well, why couldn't I whispered to Boom Crash? What? That didn't seem difficult. Why did Eggwash need your help?
Faye, no, stuff. It's all good.
Okay.
And it's from, what's the master's name? Foaming something?
Foambrook.
Foambrook. Courtesy of Foambrook and a few choice tickles.
Oh, well, it's about time. Thank you very much. I need to get changed. Come along, Eladrin. I need you to watch me.
And we have your blessing, your favor, right?
Of course. You will get my blessing as soon as the wedding occurs. And
Much
Eggwash
appreciated,
leaves.
my lord. Okay.
Did we see any other representatives appear during this time?
You didn't during this time, but no sooner do you think about it, but you see another retinue of folks heading in through the waterfall that leads into this palace. It is an elven looking person, bedecked with antlers and flanked by two greenish Eladrins. Excuse me, there is a pig away.
There's toads over there as well.
That's fine. But I can't seem to talk to the pig.
Oh, Pesto, do you mind moving, moseying Cersei a little to the side?
Boom Crush.
What the fuck was that?
He just pushed Cersei. The girl.
But there's
That's great.
there's just a shriek from the background. I guess
thought
that
it was the Murloc sound.
That was great.
And you're not Cirrus. I'm trying to find the gloaming court. I've been here before, and it looks slightly
Oh.
different. It's been decorated.
You're
Yes.
correct. This is the spot.
You are here for the wedding as a representative from one of the courts, yes?
Yes, that is correct. I am Lemon Dewbrush from the Morning Court, the Court of Springtime. And it
It
does
is-
look lovely here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, my lord. We are hoping to win your favor so this marriage does not take place. How might we acquire your favor, please?
You're getting married to Renard, yes? Or someone
No.
is.
One of my companions is, yes.
Well, I might be willing to do so, but if Renard's involved, I'm going to make sure that you're going to have a good challenge to earn my favor. Want to make
Okay.
sure that they work for it. So,
What you need?
I can transport you to my realm. I need help. I was tasked with planting a farm. And
Is it a farm or a fawn or what was the word?
planting a farm.
Okay. Sorry.
Good thing we brought Farm Boy along.
And it's a lot of work, but I'm sure that all of you would be able to accomplish it. If you can
Okay.
do this, and, before the wedding, then I'd be willing to give you my favor. Both of you.
Do you like Reynard? I ask her.
I distrust Reynard.
Oh, someone's smart.
Sounds about right.
That's
That's
wise.
fair.
Anyway, let's
Okay.
get a move on.
Yeah, we
Yes.
should take the whole party this time. Pesto at least knows something about farming.
Dean.
I gonna wiggle the pig more.
Well then, you can fight for my blessing. Good day. And she waves her hand, and you guys are whisked off in a whirlwind of flower petals to a distant farm. There's a windmill looming above you guys, as well as 2 connected buildings and a whole bunch of empty plots of land. And you are given a note that flies in the hands of Boomcrash, since she was the one talking to them at the time.
Mhm.
We leave all faith things to Boomcrash.
That's
Boomcrash is
also
our lawyer.
wise.
Boomcrash wants to make sure her baby doesn't get married, so.
Thank you.
Let's go there.
Oh boy.
And there's your note. It's been transcribed below. The note says, chickens will eat berries and tomatoes. Goats eat purple crops. Don't let them eat them. Eggplants, potatoes, and grapes need wet soil. Pot and eggplants need shade. Cabbage, cauliflower, pumpkins need grassy fields. Tomatoes, chili peppers, and wheat need dry soil and sunlight. Cauliflower must be planted next to tomatoes. Pumpkin fields need other crops on 2 different sides. Strawberries must be planted east of the windmill for aesthetic reasons. Each red crop must be planted in a field touching a purple crop, again for aesthetic reasons. Miss Dawntail is a narc and would call the cops if they knew I was growing pot. Do not plant it within eyesight of her farm. Planting chili peppers near animals will prevent them from eating the crops, and the 4 biggest fields need scarecrows. You can find them in the windmill. Be sure to follow this list to make sure the farm is laid out correctly. Lemon Dewbrush.
So, chickens will eat berries. Why is berries purple and red?
Well, because there's multiple types of berries, I will now lay out what these are. Oh, hold on. Okay, never mind, it's fine. So you should have control of these, I think. These, whoops, then when I go to them, these are grapes. These are cauliflower. This is pot or weed or Mary Jane or a bunch of other various ones. These are chili peppers. The blue outlines are just like moving into the building to show that they're inside it. These are strawberries. These are tomatoes. These are red cabbage, so they're cabbage. These are eggplants, pumpkins, wheat, and potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
And there are scarecrows in the windmill. You will see to the north is that Narc Dawntail's farm. To the south, you'll see that there's a chicken coop. And to the southwest, you'll see that there is a goat pen with tokens there. Wet soil is purple. Dry soil is brown. And grassy fields are green. And shade is shadow.
This is a logic puzzle that's big.
Sure
This
is.
a huge, elaborate logic puzzle. Shit.
Okay, what's the truth that we found already? Because they
Okay,
start with the
first of all,
truth
let's
that you were
identify
referencing.
the 4 biggest fields. So it is man, it's hard to see everything with the note.
I had to zoom out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
eight-
label the farms so you guys can
Yeah, yeah.
talk about the right ones.
Oh, FGH. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, H, B, let me see, E,
Yeah, that'll be fine.
and J. Are those like the biggest ones?
Sure.
Like, we-
D and
So
E are
B,
kind
E-
of the same size
Okay,
ish.
so it's B, E, H, and J.
Yeah, yeah, because the G has the corners cut, so it's not that big.
Oh, I meant H. Yeah.
Yeah. H is obviously the biggest.
Yeah. H, J, be.
Uh,
Are we going with
and,
E or
and,
D?
and I think it's E. That's
Okay.
the last biggest.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, do one of these crops go into one of these gardens?
Yes.
Okay.
One
You can't
per-
mix them.
Yeah, you can't mix them into the same fields.
You
Okay,
can't
that's
hide.
useful.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't hide the pot behind like some pumpkins or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, can we put the scarecrows into those 4 places, because I think that's like the easiest one.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Who
we
wants
can
to
grab.
take care of the scarecrows?
I can't grab them.
Where's the scarecrows?
Oh.
I can't.
The scarecrows are inside there. Zumaso, are you
Oh.
going in?
I mean, I can't grab them.
That's fine.
Okay, I guess I'll take care of the scarecrows. That's fine.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Okay, you're taking care of the scarecrow. In that case, I'm just working from the bottom. Planting chili peppers near the animals to prevent them eating crops, so we're not gonna deal with. Okay, are the animals static, or can we move the animals?
No, you cannot move the animals.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just an idea that we need to put them there to prevent animals from getting.
Okay, so F and G against the goat. The chicken. K, I, J all connect to the chicken, right?
They do.
Okay.
Yes.
Only F and G connect to the goat.
Okay. And can we plant the same thing multiple times?
You cannot.
Oh.
It's one
Ooh.
per.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, so the pepper needs to go somewhere. But
Also, to answer another question that might come up, the red cabbage is purple. It is considered purple.
Okay.
Okay. I have a question about the goat. So what areas do the animals actually affect in adjacentness? Like, does the goat
Ones they
affect this
touch.
one?
Yeah, F and
Okay.
G. F and G.
Yep. Only touching ones are considered to be adjacent.
What if we just like put the pot next to the goat, just watch it get high?
Let's
That's
not
not
let's
the
not waste
point.
time on that.
Please.
We need to move along here.
because it needs to be it needs to be in that area specifically because it needs to be out of sight from Dontail's farm, so it has to be on the other side of the building.
One of the easiest, yeah. So that's a good point.
Mhm.
Can we like move things for the moment and then kind of move them as we need?
Sure.
Okay. So the
So
pot would
Each one of you
probably have to-
grab one of the things
I'm gonna grab the cabbage because
and move your
Cabbage.
characters to where they are.
Okay. Oh, I can't just grab the cabbage and put it somewhere for now.
Okay, so Zumosa's character is doing the thing. I'm gonna move my character and actually do the scarecrows.
Okay.
Okay. grab
Zumaso,
the
are you still
cabbage.
doing the scarecrows?
I'll let him do the scarecrow so I can grab the cabbage and put it where I think it needs to go.
Okay.
Just give me a second to
Then I
figure that
will
out.
instead bring you to where the cabbage is. Okay, Pesto. You go inside the windmill to grab those scarecrows. They're a lot bigger than you thought. They're like medium size. As you go over to inspect them, they seem to be emitting a foul odor. It smells like shit in here.
I'm used to
Explicitly,
it.
it smells like smells kind of like sulfur. As you try to pick
Oh.
up one of the scarecrows, you hear a voice behind you. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You pick up the scarecrow, and it looks down at you with flames filling its mouth. All the other scarecrows then spring to life. I said
that's fun.
spring to life.
Well, I guess I better run.
And now let's roll for initiative, which is why I wanted you in your specific places.
Okay, so now we gotta go help him.
Yep.
Okay. Pesto is considered surprised. Mao...
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna grab the weed.
I was mostly concerned because you're technically not surprised, but I guess that means that you can act, but you probably aren't aware of anything that's going on
That's what
in
I
the other
figured.
room.
If anything, you could probably move your character to where you think you were putting the wheat and
Yeah,
then hear
yeah.
something.
Yeah, sure.
So this round, you're just walking around with some seeds, hearing something, and like, oh shit.
So let's change it. Yeah, this sounds a bit better. Okay. Pesto, you are surprised. One of these scarecrows, the one that warned Pesto momentarily, it holds up its hands, that are clawed and stuffed with straw. And Pesto, you feel a terrifying thing grip you. Crows emerge from the scarecrow and start to spin wildly around you, pecking at your flesh. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw as it casts.
Fiddlesticks.
Okay, that does make it, so you take half damage from its Blight spell. Let's do Blight. That is 8d8, I just needed to remind myself. Okay, you only take 25 damage.
Only 25.
That was a
Yeah,
great roll.
That's a lot of 8s there, and 7s, and 5s. There's only like 1, 2. What the fuck?
Alright, another scarecrow. It raises its arms, and the one that you were... It wasn't the one that you were trying to grab, but the one next to it is going to blast synaptic static into the room. Let's have you make an intelligence saving throw.
This is where everything falls apart. Okay.
Oh, actually, I did forget something.
What's up?
It needs to do another d8 of damage. Okay, you take 2 more necrotic damage. Also, your intelligence save did not succeed. Would you like to reroll?
No, yeah, definitely.
Okay, that is still a failure. I'm going to have you take some damage. Okay, again, 25 damage, this time psychic.
Damn, son.
Wow, the difference between 8d8 and 8d6 was 25.
Well, when you roll that freaking high...
And then that freaking low. Okay. Also, you are muddled for 1 minute. You have to roll a d6 and subtract the number from any attack rolls and ability checks that you make, as well as concentration checks. And you can make a new intelligence save each turn to end the effect.
Was it the D8 or D6?
D6.
Okay, sorry.
Alright, that scarecrow's done. This scarecrow is going to... Let's use its... Let's use its Circle of Death, I think.
These are like necromantic scarecrows? What the hell?
They're scary, dude. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Pesto.
Okay, then this is D6 minus, right? That's for concentration, or is it...
No, that's just for concentration checks.
Okay. And I'm pretty good, apparently.
Yeah, you do succeed. So let's see. Keep accidentally closing things. Okay, half damage, and it's about the same amount of damage as 8d6. Okay, you take 32, so half of that is 16 damage. Necrotic. Also, this is a humongous radius. I'm going to also need Boomcrash and Zumasu and Mao to make this Constitution save.
Yikes.
Is anyone in my aura? No.
Oh no, this scarecrow is radioactive.
Constitution check?
Save.
Save.
Okay, you all succeed, so you all take 16 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Ouch.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, as this is happening, Mao, you just... well, Boomcrash and Zumasu, you don't know exactly what's happening, but you feel a sudden wasting effect as a lot of the crops start to, like, die and wither inside of the inside of the barns that you're in. But,
No, not the weed!
not the weed! But...
What was that?
No, it's a good thing. If it dies, then it means you can dry it and smoke it.
And to Mao, the entrance of the windmill just starts you see like a blast of glittering, sparkling energy, a blast of like ravens that are made out of purple necromantic energy, and a blast of like green death energy rising out from the ground, but mostly out of the windmill. And you just hear Pesto screeching and hollering inside.
Hey, I
And-
don't screech.
Okay,
I'm
hollering.
a man's man. I don't screech.
And the last one is going to use its horrifying glare. This is the one that you picked up. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Pesto.
All right. God damn it! All the saving throws.
Okay, natural 20. You are not frightened by it. So
Okay,
maybe you
well,
aren't screaming, but you did take quite some damage. That's
Maybe you just shouted a farm-style exclamation of some variety, like, what in the dang nabbit?
I do declare! Mao, top of the round, it is your turn.
Did you say I take damage?
No, just you took a lot of damage.
Okay, oh yeah, that is true.
You took 25, then you took 25, then you took 16.
Yes, you bastard.
Thank
Walk
you.
over here. What the hell was that? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna yell to everybody. We have company! I'm gonna place the weed down gently. So that way it's behind the building so Dontail Farm cannot see it still. And
Okay.
I'll go and attack a thing.
Don't wreck it. Eat it.
What?
We need to
The
put it
scarecrow?
on- We need to put it on the field. Now,
So-
now quit your belly aching and help out and put it on the field.
You just need to pick it up? I thought you need to punch it.
It was like do what I'm doing, use your back, quit breathing, and use your natural born oxygen in your muscles to pick it up and put it in the field.
I don't like the... But I will
Look
try.
at your back.
This is all bad advice. Don't take it. Literally all of that was bad advice.
I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna make mine a little bit lighter and I'm gonna cut away its arm.
Okay. You go to fight the thing, and that is easily a hit. It doesn't seem to be that able to defend itself, being made out of straw and wood. And yeah, go ahead. You deal 22 damage to it. It is immune to the bleed.
Weird.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's a scarecrow. It's not gonna bleed. If it bleeds, that'll be even weirder.
That would be terrifying, actually.
Yeah.
They're just scarecrows. Stabs it, it shrieks, blood comes out. Well, I
guess
thought they were
bonus
just
action,
scarecrows. Okay.
Disengage.
Disengage.
And I'll move back over to the doorway.
No, you're supposed to pick it up.
I'm working on it. You know, it's flailing.
Oh, actually, they have another feature that I think I forgot about.
No.
God damn it.
Okay, this only affects Pesto, actually.
God damn it.
I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, to avoid its aura. Its whispering aura that attacks your psyche. Okay, you're fine. You take no damage. Okay, with Mao out of the way, Pesto, it's your turn.
Well, I'm still grabbing onto the thing, right?
Yeah, you did grab it. It didn't try to escape, so I guess technically it is grappled.
All right, I'm just gonna drag it behind me. Okay, so I have okay, so I can drag it to, or I can do a dash action, so I can basically just take it 8 squares. 8. Okay, so that takes me to here. I'm gonna have it behind me.
It is dragged kicking and screaming out of the windmill.
I hope it's not kicking. That'd be weird.
It's kicking you with its stick.
Okay. All right, another hard day at the farm. Let's get to it.
It's just everyday work for Pesto. Does Cersei do anything?
No, I put the pig away because it's going to eat something and it's not going to be good.
All
Throw him
right.
with the chicken pen.
Boom Crash, you have the cauliflower. It is your turn.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Where the hell did that window go? I'm going to tuck it underneath my arm like football and say, ow, that hurt. And send Goose to sort of get a better view of what is going on.
Okay. You see Pesto dragging a scarecrow that is, mouth and eyes aflame, being dragged out of the windmill.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get here, easy peasy. And I'm going to aim. Can I hit this dude without hitting Pesto? Are they entangled in any way?
They are grappled, which I think, because Pesto's small, would probably mean they're sharing a square. I'd say that he has cover in the same way that he would be interposed.
Okay. Then I'm going to use more movement. How much was that actually? Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's the extent of what I can move. I'm going to send Goose into here. No, I'm going to send Goose to give the help action to Pesto so he has a better time escaping.
Oh, it's not grappling him, he's grappling it.
Oh, okay. So if I do Shocking Grasp, that's probably going to hurt Pesto.
I'm gonna say no. It's not very conductive.
Yeah, Shocking Grasp doesn't conduct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the spell
Magical
doesn't,
electricity.
but I'm also saying it probably wouldn't anyway.
Okay. Okay, so Boom Crash is going to land on this thing's head. And Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Goose plops down onto the scarecrow's head. And then you emit a lightning blast against it, frying some of its straw. Let's see if it hits.
Okay. That's a
spell attack.
So
Yeah, it's just a spell attack. This is a really bad scarecrow. Like, first thing it does, immediately comes out. It attracts the crow. It's really bad.
And the crow's just destroying it. That does hit. That's
Okay.
what, 48?
Mhm.
15 lightning damage. Right. It does some harm to it, but there seems to be some magic still animating it. Anything else?
no, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. One of the scarecrows stands up, and its bottom post splits in two. And it runs towards Mao.
Oh, shit.
It is going to force Mao to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, that's a success. You evade its horrifying glare, but because you did, it's going to whack you with its claws. One of them goes wide, but another one seems to find purchase. Let's deal 6 slashing damage, and then another wisdom save.
Let's do a Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, yeah, you have your reaction.
Boo.
Well, let's see.
Fire damage.
Yeah. Let's see if it can dodge it. It's a dex save. Does not. Okay. As it goes and swipes at you with its claw, you resist the frightening power of its claw, but you blast back with fire as your gaze just ignites it in hellfire. And it fails its dex. It ignites in fire. The straw seems to be taking a lot more damage than it would normally. It is vulnerable to fire damage. It takes 14 instead.
Yes.
Okay, it's done.
Don't damage the merchandise.
Another
It's
one.
still a scarecrow, even if it's on fire.
Another one. At least, as long as it's a post and a head, it's fine. This other one rises in a similar manner, and it is going to run over here, and it is going to use Eldritch Blast on Mao. Let's do it. It can make 3 attacks.
It's the patron of the Great Pumpkin.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. One deals 10 force damage, and another is a crit. And that's going to deal max damage instead, which is 13. So you take 23 total force damage. You don't have your reaction to dodge.
Ow.
I'm just gonna shake my head. It's like city slickers.
All right, and this one is going to stand up, similar manner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna go in here since Goose is like on that other one's head. Just put it next to it. It looks around and it likes what it sees. It's going to use its own Circle of Death. This one's going to be on Mao, Pesto, Boom Crash, Zumasu. I could have just said all of you. Make Constitution saving throws. Okay. It
I would like
looks
to use my inspiration.
Boom Crash gets +5.
okay. Good.
I did.
Well, that's not better.
No.
Okay.
She would have failed anyway.
So Mao takes full damage. Everyone else takes half. Goose is going to unfortunately get popped probably, as is Alina, I think. Well, it might not have known about Alina, and she's probably off the ground. Well,
I'll
the ground
say
doesn't
she's
matter,
with
but
Cersei anyway.
yeah,
I'll
I'll
just
say
say
that
that 'cause I
Alina's out
haven't
of
used her.
range. Okay, it is 24 damage to Mao, 12 to everyone else. Necrotic, as a hoary green mist exhales from its mouth and fills the circle, about a 60-foot radius. All right, Zumasu, it's your turn.
So I just kind of like, what the hell? Oh, how much damage did we take?
It was 12 necrotic. Do you mean before, when it dealt damage to everybody?
No, I took the earlier one. I just haven't taken the newer one.
Okay.
All right. So I noticed that there's something. I'd be able to probably tell the direction it came from, right? Like the magical aura coming from a direction type thing.
Yeah, it had an emanation the way I described it.
Okay.
Plus, you can hear the commotion.
Yeah. Let me just see how far I can move. 1,
I love that there's
2,
just a bunch of
3.
notes appearing.
4, 5.
It is totally
I'm doing it
welcome.
in Photoshop.
6. Oh, I'd say added to this thingy so we can know what's going on.
You know,
Yeah, because I can move them around too.
Yeah.
you could also
I'm-
make a table, since they are labeled by number, or
No.
by
True.
letter.
No.
No.
I need
Okay.
visuals.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast this one, or that's the one Pesto's holding.
Yep,
This one also is. Is this one actually then not being held by nobody?
not being held by nobody.
All right, so I can get a normal shot on it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll shoot it normally with Eldritch Blast. Oh, of course it's Cursed Scarecrows. As long as it's a stick with a hat on it, it counts, right? I'm just gonna shoot at it.
Brilliant light emerges from your palms, courtesy of your patron Vara. And that's going to be all hits, including a crit. What is your max damage? 12. Okay.
10
So-
plus 5.
20, 28, 34? Is that 34?
That's 15 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. It takes 34 damage. The light surges through the Eldritch Scarecrow, blasting away most of its evil. Its lights coming from within are much dimmer now, and it seems to be struggling. Its eternal smile looks even so a little like a frown. Anything else, Zamasu? Elena is out of the way.
I probably should have cast Hex. I'm gonna cast Hex on it. I should have done that first. Might as well.
Sure. Alrighty. Last is the Scarecrow holding Pesto. At the start of its turn, Pesto and Mao make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, both of you succeed, so you take no damage. This Scarecrow is going to...
The Scarecrow's a bad athletic check, by the way. The one that I targeted, if it ever matters.
Okay, that's fine. This guy.
I'm grappling it, so
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
it was I was targeting a different one. Sorry.
Okay.
It's fun.
This scarecrow just looks around. It sees that it's being grappled, and it is going to teleport using Misty Step. Let's see how far it can go. Okay, let's just go into the top of this hay bale. And that was its bonus action. It's then going to cackle and use Eldritch Blast on one on Pesto, one on Boomcrash, one on Zumasu. Actually, no, it's going to pile them on Pesto. Let's fuck him, right? Okay, does a 16 hit you or an 18?
Oh yeah, I should have actually looked into that. Why was I blanking out? So 16 does not hit. 18 and 23 does.
Okay, then 2 of them blast you for 16 force damage. They, of course, emerge as like crows and then slam into your face with a blast of energy.
Okay, so 32 total.
No, just 16. I totaled it ahead of time.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay. Mal, top of the round.
Trying to write grapes. Not to delete it. Yeah, I can't grab it. Never mind. Yeah, I tried. Let's bonus action disengage back and switch out to my bow, which is fire, and attack the weakened one.
Okay. Okay, you back up. Did you disengage?
Yes, I said bonus action disengage.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
That's a crit. I think your max oh, is it this one?
I mean, I guess we can kill one to see what happens.
I
but
thought you attacked the one with lower life.
Yeah,
Sure.
she's a weakened one, but that doesn't mean much. But what does
True.
the weakened mean?
they're both dumb looking. I don't know.
This one
something.
was attacking
Just pick
you.
something.
Actually,
That
they
was the one
both
I did
were.
that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll hit the first one, the lower one.
Okay, well, that obliterates it. It does get reduced to 0 hit points, and when it does, it stiffens up and falls to the ground.
Perfect. Well, I don't know what you were thinking, tiny goblin, but that is not. You don't just carry those around. You beat them up first.
All right, anything else, Mal?
Nope.
Pesto.
What? They're like, hey, listen, don't tell me how to do my job. Go over here, pick it up, and then start dragging it down over there. It's like, I got no appreciation for hard work. I swear.
I just. You're welcome.
Like,
All right. Is that all you're doing, Pesto?
I mean, that's the dash and everything, so that's basically all I can do.
Okay.
I guess I can move the pig down a little bit.
True. The pig could also move the crops, technically, but again, you're
no,
worried about it eating them.
I can't trust it.
Okay, then Boom Crash, it is your turn.
The pig only has one prime directive: get huge.
2, 3, 4. I'm going to wail on this one with all my Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
Eh, eh, eh.
Green energy surges from your talons as it always does. And one of them's a crit. We're getting a lot of crits tonight with these Eldritch Blasts. For you, that's... Oh, it's not adding the thing. Why does it still not do that for you? Thought we fixed that last time.
Oh.
Fun. Eldritch Blast at the top. I'm just fixing it for you because I think
I see that, and I'm like, hands off computer. I'm letting you do it.
Okay. Can you try it again? Okay. Yep, it's adding it now. So it is 6. Let's just assume that. So we got 16, we got 16, then we got 16. Oh my god, a lot of these are max damage. And then
Hell yeah.
11. So we got, what's 3 times 6? I think that kills this dude. So 48? No.
I think so, yeah.
Wait. Yeah, 48 for the first bunch, and then plus 11 59. 59 does kill this guy. A little bit of overkill. Okay. And he is, of course, pushed into the back of the room with your forceful blast, or whatever that thing is called.
Still carrying my cauliflower, and I am going. I'm moving past.
Okay. You do a drive-by on the Scarecrow, and he's gone. This Scarecrow comes out. Let's see. We got enough space here. Let's do... I think that'll work for a cone. Okay, let's have him cast Fear on Boomcrash Mao Pesto. It's a 60-foot cone, I think? Or maybe it's 30 feet. Let me check. Okay, Fear is a 30-foot cone. So let's see. Okay, yeah, he can fit all of you. So, I'm gonna need Wisdom saves from Mao Boomcrash Pesto.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, I almost said I'm on. That takes me back, huh? Pesto
Aw,
is
innocent.
frightened, which surprising for you because you've been so cool as a cucumber throughout this whole time. But now you must run as fast as you can away from the Scarecrow. But
Well, not the one I'm carrying, right?
not the one you're carrying. It's this one. This is
Oh,
the
right, it
source
just-
of your fear.
Okay, it just means that I'm whipped. It's like, oh, all right, I'll do the work faster.
Okay. It's concentrating on that, so it's gonna end. This guy is unconscious. Zumasu, it is your turn. There are 2 Scarecrows still alive and kicking.
The one that I was hexed before just died, right? Because Boom Crash killed it.
Yes, it was blasted away.
Okay. I'm gonna take a few
Fine.
steps this way, so I'm standing next to Dem. Actually, I could go over. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hex this one. I'm gonna shoot it first, and then I'm gonna take a step over here, so they're at least within my aura. So first shoot this guy. Just a second.
Yoke.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn! Let me see the 15. The 15 also hits, so all of those are hits.
Huh? It's not adding my charisma to the force damage. I
Oh,
don't know if I remember to add that last time.
did you have agonizing? Do you have agonizing blast?
Yeah, I have agonizing blast.
Okay, I'll go and fix yours too. Oh my god, you still have 1,000,000 attacks. Okay, it should work now. If you do it from the menu.
I mean, I can just add. That would just.
You can
just
add
because
them. You can just add them to this. So that's
Yeah, just adding
6,
20.
Plus 17, 23, add 20, 43, right?
Yep, and plus 19 more. Hex is useful
Oh,
when you
from
remember
Hex,
to use it.
yes. Okay, that nearly one-shots the Scarecrow.
God damn it.
It ignites with radiant energy, flaring up. You practically hear angels singing, especially in your native habitat, a wide open field full of flowers and farmland.
I just
R
look at
is
the thing that just casted Death Circle. I'm just like, this feels right.
This feels right.
And I take a step over here so that everybody's in my aura again.
Okay, except Boom Crash.
Sorry, Boom Crash, you're too far away.
That's okay.
They're used to it.
Also, good job whoever solved this, because I think this is right.
I think it's right.
Okay. Well, we will check that soon.
I'm just
That
not.
might be.
I don't know about F because it looks like there's shade in F, but I don't know if that counts as shade for the whole thing.
I'll be able to answer that
Okay.
probably.
Okay. good.
I'm just trying to decide what this dude's doing for their turn.
Giving
let's-
up and rolling over and doing his job in the field.
No.
Sit in the field.
No. This one is going to cast Greater Invisibility. And disappear. You hear it stalking away, clopping on little wooden stilts. Alright. Mal, see if we can avoid a crow storm.
Oh no! I mean, I have blind sense 10 feet. Is it within 10 feet of me?
It is not.
Okay, then I'll attack the other one that still has health.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, just hope it doesn't
Bonk.
Zonya's.
Don't.
Okay. It uses its reaction to pull out a little hourglass. No, it doesn't. It gets blown away. It catches fire. It ignites. It starts screaming and running around in a circle until it falls over inert.
I'll run over to step on it. Make sure it doesn't go completely on, like, in flame.
You stomp the thing out. Wait, we still need it. Okay.
Alright, that's my turn. Bonus action hide? I don't know.
By the way, guys, pumpkins are blue, not purple. It looks like.
Pumpkins, yeah.
Anything blue does not have a relevant color.
What?
Only purple and red have a thing that's like tied to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not red and it's not purple. I just tried to highlight them so that it was a bit easier to read. Anyway.
Yeah, but
That
it's
is important.
significant for other reasons. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Pesto.
Okay.
The source of your fear is dead. So, you had a mini heart attack, but you're over it now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hammer the scarecrow in.
All right. Go to this field and hammer the scarecrow in. Make an athletics check.
God damn it.
You no longer have a minus d6 because that scarecrow has died as well. You start just trying to shove it in, but it seems like it needs a bit more force. It'll take your entire action next turn,
Alright, that's fine.
but that will do it. You won't need another check.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna try and answer. Okay. Field F is not in shadow.
Okay.
It is only partially in shadow, so it does not count.
Okay.
Good question, though. Boom Crash. It is your turn.
Okay.
There's still a scarecrow stalking around somewhere. But it's not visible.
I see it. Is it within my line of sight?
Nope. It is invisible. That one is inert.
I can see through invisibility.
Oh. Then it is not within your line of sight.
Okay.
What is the range on that, by the way?
30 feet.
Okay. Just wanted to keep an eye out.
So I'm gonna start looking around. Do I see it?
You do not?
Okay, then I'm just going to ready my action while standing next to Zuzu, to blast it when I do see it.
Okay. Then...
With Eldritch Blast, to be clear.
Then it is its turn. Hello, combat tracker. Oh, wait, no, that's that one's turn. I see. Let's delete that one. Okay, Zumasu. It's your turn.
Alright, so who's left? Just this one over here?
Nope, that one's inert.
Okay, where's the one that's... Oh, he turned
It's
invisible.
invisible.
God damn it.
Only Boom Crash can see him, and they don't see them right now.
I can't do a perception check. If I find it, I can just tell other people is all I can do with a perception check, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna hold my action to Eldritch Blast, if anybody ever seems like they attack something.
Okay. You hold your action. Alright, for no reason. That's just gonna go over there. Let's have the Scarecrow take its turn from hiding. Okay. On its turn, you see the sky start to darken a bit. The clouds are not, like, rolling over, but there is a cloud of something moving in. Appears to be a swarm of ravens. let's see from which side they come in. Okay, they're coming from the southeast. A swarm.
Whoever's moving, can you check my answer in the chat?
Sure. Oh, me?
Yeah.
I have
No,
to fix
no,
one
not
more
you.
thing.
Okay, yeah.
I will look, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to communicate, but not interfere.
That's fine. Yeah, and if as you guys communicate, you can what's it called? Continue. Okay.
Still hard to
Mal,
grab things.
it is your turn.
Okay, I'll check your answer after this because I think I've just lined it up. Hopefully.
Yeah, but matches up with what I put in the chat
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that looks right.
over 10 minutes
The,
ago.
the
Hey,
cabbage and pumpkin thing was the
look.
issue.
Drawing things in, moving things, and Chris
Yeah,
moving
well,
the
I'm
map.
trying.
So we got two people answering the same thing, which is good.
Yeah. So we checked each other's answers.
Honestly, it gave you guys something to do between turns.
Well, I can't see this other one still.
You cannot. It is not within 10 feet of you.
Just run around in circles until you sense something.
Yeah,
I think I'm
spiral
just gonna
outward.
hide. No, I'm just gonna hide behind this, and I'm gonna ready an action.
Did you bring the Kush with you?
No.
Okay.
The Kush is by the silo.
Okay. Then Pesto, it is your turn. You can use your action to hammer in the rest
Yeah.
of the scarecrow,
Yeah, I'm doing the hammering thing.
but then you can move.
Yeah, job's a good one. And then I'm gonna move up back. That should be it.
Okay. Boom Crash, it is your turn, and then the Raven's turn after you.
Well, actually, Chris, is anything within 30 feet of me? I also have a blind sight. within 30
There is not.
feet. Okay. Was there anything on my path? No, when I was moving
Nope.
up. Did I know? Okay, making sure.
I did forget that you had that, but I'm aware of you and Boom Crash now. I need to be reminded every time there's an invisible thing. So, what will
I
you do,
mostly
Boom
did it
Crash?
so I could see through shapeshifters. I'm going to ask, like, hey, did you guys see where it could have gone? Or where it was heading?
I just shrug.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Other than ready in action and keep waiting.
Okay. It is the Raven's turn. Ravens move 50 feet out this way, and they start milling about this field, just pecking at the ground passively.
Hey, stop that!
These ravens head out to this field, and then they just start kind of pecking around.
We haven't planted any crops yet, technically, right?
You have not. And these guys go out to this field, just kind of start occupying it. Zumasu, it's your turn.
Nothing happened. Okay, Okay, let me see how much space I got. 20 feet.
Get the scarecrow!
Scarecrow.
Just the realization of like, oh no. That's what they can do.
If I'm holding the
Crash, can't you
scarecrow,
talk to
am I
them?
strong enough that it's gonna impede my movement or no?
Half speed.
Okay. I can make it about here.
Okay.
So I'm picking up that scarecrow and going about here.
Okay, you drag the scarecrow with you. Anything else?
I'm going to hex this swarm of ravens.
Sure. It's interesting.
I'll look at what hex says, if it has to be a target, if a swarm is technically count.
Swarms are just interesting. I'm gonna say make an Arcana check to see if you can spread your hex amongst all of the ravens.
Okay. So ability check, right?
Yep. It's intelligence base.
Yeah, I had to get to the right drop down. No.
Yeah, the hex fails. It only hexes one individual raven. I mean, it'll hit that one really hard, but that doesn't help much.
I mean, that means if I kill the raven, then I can hex another raven, so fine.
Fair enough. Okay. Then with that, nothing. Just ignore that. Oh, pressing spacebar apparently progresses the turns. Okay. The Scarecrow is going to continue with its turn. Let's see. It has not used its Circle of Death, because this was the one that was grappled by Pesto for a while. It's going to use its Circle of Death.
Why?
It's going to use its Circle of Death to target mostly just you guys. It's going to try to not hit any of the crows. The crows seem suspiciously unmoved by it, but everybody make Constitution saves.
At least Mao's in my range.
Yay! I think is Boom Crash too.
No.
Nope.
We'll be in a few levels, I think. Once
Oh,
your
yeah,
aura
be-
expands.
My aura doesn't expand because I need paladin levels.
Oh, shame. Okay, Boom Crash is going to take full damage.
So am I.
And
Wait,
so
is this a magical ability?
It
magical
is.
spell?
It is a spell.
Okay, then I'm going to take half damage.
Yep. Okay, those taking half take 14. Boom Crash takes 28. Necrotic damage. Once again, a green mist fills the fields. This raven is going to move about 50 feet up here, and then move 50 feet over here. It seems to be moving towards the Dawntail farm, spreading out to another distant field.
Oh, we don't care about those farms.
Mao, it's your turn.
Yeah, how about I grab this Scarecrow and just run it over? Gimme.
You're taking the one I have?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm faster.
Sure.
That
I
is
pass
true.
it to her. Remember, you are moving at half speed with the Scarecrow.
Yeah,
I
but
can move 30 feet.
yeah.
Well, I guess I could put it here, technically, in this field.
Yeah, it's technically following her instructions.
Ha! I put it in the corner.
I'll just make sure the J isn't covered.
Thanks.
But yeah, you post it in. Let me make an athletics, or have you make an athletics check. It's a bit lower DC for you.
Eh?
Yeah, that's the DC.
Okay.
Okay, you get it in one swift motion. If you have more movement, you can take it.
I guess I can now. Well, because I used my
Used an
movement
action
and then
to
I
put it
ran
in. And then you used dash and move to move
to
30
get
feet.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so then I think you're done.
Yep.
Pesto.
All right. Okay, so the crows are not dissipating despite the scarecrow.
Well, on their turns they probably will. I did forget to mention, they seem agitated by the Scarecrow's presence, and they start to lift off the ground.
Okay, so then everything's working fine. In that case, I'm gonna go up here and take 2 pot shots at this thing.
Oh, that one's dead. That's just a Scarecrow.
Oh, in that case, I can dash to it, and
Okay.
I'll grab it next turn.
Alright, you pick up another Scarecrow. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so Scarecrow. There's one that we're missing. What spells do I have?
I don't know how you locate that thing. Wait, it had a pulse from Circle of Death, right? Could she make an Arcana check or something about that?
I'd allow that.
Because she saw it affected all of us, and
Do I feel like I need to vomit? No, it's not close enough.
Okay.
Geiger counter for necrotic.
+1.
Yeah.
You weave a magic abjuration that you've learned from your studies in wizard school, and you trace one of the ley lines of necromantic energy up towards the windmill. It seems to have come from the ramp on top, or going around the windmill over yonder. And as you glance up there, you can see just behind the spinning windmill and its blades is the Scarecrow. It is about 60 feet up. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
it's about 30 feet up.
Okay. Well,
Knock it down.
knock it down and through the blades. So
I called them blades, but
I
they're not
know,
going
I'm
to
being,
slice it.
I know. I'm being a snarky.
Boom Crash
Okay.
points up at the windmill and goes, "Look, a scarecrow!" And then everybody just shakes their heads. Oh, that's a windmill.
All right, Don Quixote. That's your fun.
Literally just posted that meme.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, 4 Eldritch Blasts pelt it up into the sky, and it looks like it is adding the 6 now. So that's gonna be, well, I know that's gonna be 30 damage plus 44 damage. I think that's 44 damage. Is that right? I'll do it anyway, and it is pushed out, and it's going to need to make 4 concentration checks from this to maintain its effect. There it is. Okay, well, yeah, it failed 2 of them, so it becomes visible. It is now flat on the ground near Zumasu.
Does it take fall damage?
Yes!
Yay.
Just kind of like, what the hell was that?
Okay, let's have it make a dex save to try and have this. It does not. It lands squarely on 2 of its posts that snap in half, and it falls onto the ground. It is a normal but broken scarecrow.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
These ravens get up and go. They are going to start moving. Let's see. They can move 100 feet. It's going to go to this field. These ravens are going to get up and go to about here. Let's see. Okay, it can't quite make it that far, so it's going to go here. And next, these ravens are going to get up and go. They can make it to this field. So, 2 more fields are starting to get occupied by the ravens that don't have anything in them yet. Zumasu, it's your turn. There are no more living scarecrows, but the crows themselves seem to be doing stuff.
All right, we got a scarecrow, and we got 2 fields with scarecrows, and we got.
Actually, there's no more threat left. I'm gonna just accelerate this.
All right, I grab the scarecrow, I run it up this way.
Okay, where are you putting it?
Here.
Okay.
Oh.
Fantastic. Let me change the music up a bit so it's less intense. Let's do, I don't know, again, this one? This one?
Great.
Okay, not that one.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Can't
This
have
is-
a negative double positive, but you're sure making it.
Okay, you put... Also, I'm gonna have Zumasu make a
Athletics.
dexterity check to fix the broken scarecrow.
Oh god damn
Sleight
it!
of
I have
hand.
to fix it.
It is
Mending.
broken.
I don't
Oh.
have mending.
Well, Boomcrash does. Boomcrash
Mending.
spent some time making a fixed scarecrow.
You notice you also have to fix the piston because I was trying to get it straightened up, even though it wasn't working.
Right.
So like the pike had to be fixed.
The swarm of raisins. Swarm of raisins leave.
It's
Pesto,
the Fae.
you're able to get the other scarecrow going. Where are you putting that one?
That one is going to D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're
Biggest
like almost the
field.
same size, man. D,
They
I think,
are
is
almost the
slightly
same
bigger.
size.
I
You-
think D looks bigger, so
yeah, we
yeah.
can count squares all day, but I think D is slightly bigger. You put it in there, and the ravens finally leave. No more ravens exist. Now, let's check your answers. Why don't you put your fruits in your places that you think they go?
Okay, I'm gonna let one person do it because I don't want the things to be like flying everywhere.
Sure.
So
Or you just
Okay.
have things fly everywhere and create chaos.
Yeah, we like
Oh.
that too. That's a good
okay,
time.
so is the can we agree that the things on the screen is correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Allie and I pretty much accidentally checked one another because
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
were.
because you both
Okay.
came up with the
Both.
same answer.
No,
Yep.
it was a good thing you were just like, what was it? Pumpkins were not purple, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
the
fuck,
pumpkin
that's
and
it.
cabbage needed to be switched.
Oh, where's the eggplant go? I don't see the.
Oh, I
Top
see
right.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Eh.
Oh, it's
Okay.
the scarecrow. Okay.
Let's reveal what the answers were. We got the cauliflower. Hold on, let me just get up a macro that
Oh,
makes this a bit
the
easier.
answers were masked. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on. Okay, well, it doesn't want to do the macro. Okay, so we got cauliflower. We do have cabbage.
Nice.
We have tomatoes. We have strawberries.
Nice.
We have eggplants.
Yep.
Let's see. Those seem to all be correct. We go down here, and we can
Yeah.
see grapes.
Whew.
And because there's grapes over there, of course, we have to know that this is a chili pepper.
Yep. Gotta stop the goat from eating the grapes.
And we got some good kush down there.
Mm-hmm. From the dollar
Over
store.
across the side, we got wheat. And we got pumpkins, which leaves the last one to be a brown round boy, potatoes. It looks like you guys got what I
Yay!
was putting down. I'm glad that it worked, because I did not totally check it. Didn't have too much
What?
time.
There was only one thing that could be switched. Cauliflower and cabbage are pretty much interchangeable.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
The only thing I didn't check for was multiple answers. Like, I knew my answer would work for it. I just didn't know if there was going to be multiple, because I think some could have worked with the chili pepper conundrum. Anywho,
Yes, probably.
congratulations. You guys have
Yay.
planted Daybrush's field and defeated the scarecrows.
Beat up
And-
the scarecrows.
So does Daybrush just like appear and just like, oh, thank you, and teleport us back?
You call out her name, and she does appear. Oh, you actually did it, and in a timely manner. Did you take care of, the goods?
Good point.
Oh, those, yeah. What's the deal with
Okay.
the scarecrows being able to cast death spells?
Hmm?
The scarecrows,
do
they
their
cast
jobs.
death spells.
They shouldn't be able to do that.
Well, they don't anymore, so let's not worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. All right. Well, you've kept up your end of the bargain. I will keep up mine. So, you can go. She snaps her fingers. You guys are teleported back to the Gloaming Palace.
Did Cersei
Favor-
come with us?
Favor earned. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, just making sure that she didn't get taken. Oh, look, a farm. I keep the pig.
Cersei just wanders out and starts eating the weed.
And then they hear tales of a magical fey pig who grew to the size of a mountain.
Thank
Oh,
you again
Lord.
for planting the farm for me. I will, of course, give you my favor when the time comes during the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she goes to join the party up north. All right. You guys doing anything right now? Or, it's gonna be some time before the next, Fey courtier arrives.
Did anyone want to take a short rest?
Yeah, fine. Is this
Mhm.
actual water? Can I dip my feet in it?
Do we
Yeah.
want to take a short rest? Because do we have time for it?
It's only an hour. We got like what? We're only 8 hours into the day. How much time has passed?
Farming did take a bit of time, because it wasn't just 6 seconds of an action. That was mostly for
Yeah.
game mechanics. I'll say that you spent maybe 4 hours doing that, so it's been a total of 10 hours.
So we'd have enough time for a rest if y'all want. I'd say Mal
Yeah.
probably needs it.
All right, she needs it.
I'm just gonna take my boots off and I'm gonna put them in the water and I'm gonna sit on a lily pad. Besides, it's comfortable.
Because we're taking a rest, and I am gonna also heal now because I'm getting my spell slot back. So you're gonna get a cure
Nice.
wounds at an upcast.
Okay. You upcast Cure Wounds with Vara's Warlock spell slot.
Did I roll badly there?
You rolled... Oh, it's adding the radiant damage. So higher level cast, you got 6 and 4, 5 and 5. So you got 2 10s. And then it don't think it added your... Oh, plus 5 is from your charisma.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so yeah, it's 10 and 10, so you got 20.
It's 20.
Nice.
It was only a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Then it is correct.
I'm just double checking something with Periap because I think I just get an extra hit die per die used. Essentially double the hit die I use during a short rest.
I thought Periapt just... Well, it's wound closure, right?
Yeah, I'm double checking how much it gives. Extra hit die was the thing that I kept on. It does.
It does.
Whenever
yeah.
you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
Yeah, so it doubles the hit die, the points I
Nice.
get. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I always am like, shit, I forget that.
Yeah, it's not additional hit die.
Yeah. It's actually better.
Oh, actually, I did forget. You Boom Crash specifically got a reward from Egg Wash Kosher Salt. And
Oh.
you guys are going to get an extra reward from Lemon Dew Brush.
What does
Egg
that
Wash comes to you, and Boom Crash, you are blessed. You now have the ability. Of course, this went to Boom Crash.
Oh no, what did I do?
You can now, whenever you complete a long rest, you can spend a day, like during downtime, spinning straw into gold.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is the best thing ever for Boom Crash.
Rumple.
You can get 25 gold pieces per long rest if you don't do anything other than spin gold.
Can they still rest?
Spin gold.
You're
They can
creating
rest,
a
it just takes
fake
8 hours of
creature.
work.
25 gold pieces
Oh,
per.
so
eight.
while we're adventuring, probably not as
Yeah,
often. But
It's more of a
during
downtime thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can spin gold. And
Yes,
what?
yes.
Once per long rest. Or less
Once, I'll just say once per day, and it takes 8 hours of work.
per day.
And you don't need a
Spindle.
you don't need a spinning wheel. You just need, knitting needles.
You mean like a drop spindle or something?
Sure, you can do that.
Yeah, he doesn't know what those are.
I know what a drop spindle is,
I'm hip. I know what
looking it
that
up.
is.
but I just figured
I
knitting
don't.
needles would be fun too. Okay.
I'm looking up what a drop spindle is.
Yeah.
It's the tool that everybody accidentally says, "Oh, this must have been used for ritual purposes." Then they gave it to a knitter, and then they were like, "Oh no, this is a drop spindle."
Oh, it
Yeah.
literally it looks like a top almost.
It looks at top, yeah. It's basically how it works.
Oh, really? You just spin it and then
Yeah.
buy it. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh, because it threads it through the hook.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
okay.
and it's the weight of it draws the fibers down. So.
That's so cool. God, I love simple things like that.
Speaking of simple things, you guys get even more treasure from Dewbrush. She's very thankful for your farming expertise and gives you guys 5 apples of supreme healing.
Nice. Each?
But just 5.
Boom.
So each of us gets one,
And
basically.
then there's one extra.
Give it to the pig.
The
Yeah.
caveat is that they take 3 actions to eat. So most likely not in combat. Unless you really fucking need it.
I mean, I'm sure the pig can eat it in like 2 actions.
I can inhale that
You
in one
can't.
turn.
I think he'd probably make us do
All
a
right,
check
Allie.
to eat it quickly.
No, action, bonus action.
Oh god damn it!
Oh,
Oh
no.
my God,
No,
that's
actions, actions.
Oh, okay.
You
so I
cannot
can't
use
use
your
the bonus
cunning action to eat the apple.
Fine. Acceptable.
What do you mean you can't use the cunning action? Like, didn't Adam and Eve gain much knowledge from eating an apple?
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't take any genius?
Yeah. Why can't they just use a knife or something to cut up the apple? Look like a bad guy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what else we got?
Okay. After some time, you are eventually met with another courtier that arrives. As they arrive, the waterfall that this palace is behind starts to slow and freeze. The ice then parts like ribbons in a doorway, and a white-haired woman steps through, bedecked with raven's feathers interspersed with icicles. She is flanked by 2 winter eladrins, and she steps forth.
I think she's the summer one.
Are my
think
feet
you're
frozen
right.
in the water like a duck in winter?
They are as she approaches.
God damn it.
I hoist Mile out.
Cracks.
Like by her waist, I just go and just place her back. You better?
I
Yeah.
hugged the pig for warmth. It's got fat.
Are you wearing shorts?
I mean, all pants are shorts because I'm short.
Fair
Aw.
enough.
Oh.
She appears. I am Lady Snowdrift. Who are all of you? Where is Cirrus?
He is ahead, milady. However, first, we would like a favor from you. The people to be wed do not wish to be wed, and what do we need to do in order to gain your favor? Sorry, guys, I'm fading, so I'm not as eloquent.
It still works.
You seek
Yeah, you're still the one with the most charisma.
You seek
that's awful.
favor from the Queen of Night? Well, I am
Yeah.
her princess, and I can offer that for you. I am from the court of Night and Winter, and if you want my favor, I'm afraid you have an arduous task before you. I need
Okay.
you to make me feel happy again.
Do you like jokes?
I despise
you-
them.
Did you
Oh.
lose your happy somewhere?
I did lose it. I lost it in a game, and I fear I will never have it again. I was told that
Wi-
some people here might be able to make one for me, but I doubt that it's possible.
It's who did you lose your happy to?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Nothing matters. Please, head to the Fieldsmith, the one in Twilight Anon. If they can't help me, then no one can.
Okay.
All right, let's make a move.
I must depart, she cries, holding her hand up to her forehead. I feel the morbs taking me again.
Is it
She-
a way of saying happy she just wants drugs? Because we just planted a lot of weed.
Psh, she could be a narc.
She
I
drifts
have
onto the
some-
water, freezing it as she goes. I will rejoin
I
my
think-
brethren.
Very stale gummies, and
Ooh.
I unfortunately don't have a vibrator, so I can't really do much. I have a magic wand, not a vibrator.
I mean, if you have a Hitachi wand, they could work as both.
Maybe with the wand of cats. Maybe she likes cats. You just have like a,
that's
you know.
all pussy all the time. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, get out your pussy wand.
All right, we're gonna go to the Twilight Anon, right?
Twilight
Yeah, let's
Anon.
go.
Yeah.
We go find.
Stop. Please stop me.
Somebody stop me. Alright, you guys return to the Twilight Anon. I will try and gather you all, I suppose. I will magically the gathering you. Okay. That's all of you. Alright, you head back. Giffy is still at her post. They should have all gone to the to the gloaming palace. I hope that you were able to get some success.
We're two downs, two to
Fieldsmith.
go.
Fieldsmith, where is the Fieldsmith?
The Fieldsmith. I think they're in the southern part of the town, down
Okey-dokey.
yonder.
Thank
Yeah.
you much. Yeah, sorry. Shit.
Sorry, shit.
We run.
Okay,
We learned that the best thing to do is just be rude in this place.
Yeah.
I know.
it's so easy. All right, you open the door to the Fieldsmith's hut. She is handing a spear to a toad man. It doesn't look like the same one as before. This one's
That's
got
Beetle.
yeah. This one doesn't look like Speedle Bumbledoop. This one has a different patterning and a darker color. The satyr within, she has red hair, gives a spear to the toad and says, "Here you go, Scrumbo Poop Doop. Here is your charming spear." Oh, no, that's fine. I know that I owe you one. It hops out, kind of stares at you guys, and then just continues on its way.
The hell spear was that?
Oh, it was a charming spear.
Why does a frog need that? Or I guess a toad? I couldn't tell.
Hey, it's not our business.
Not
we
our
need to
business.
we need to get a move on.
So, are you the Fieldsmith?
I am. My name is Sandy Toebeans.
These names.
Hail and well met. We would like to commission you to make some happiness for the Lady of Winter and Night.
No. Has she got the morbs again?
She's got the morbs big time, so if you could make a
She
little
lost her
pocket
happy.
rocket of happiness, that would be great.
Pocket rocket of happiness.
I've heard of such things before, but those of the Night Court are so difficult to please. I do have something that might work. It's incomplete. She starts rummaging around in one of her cabinets, and then pulls out a crown made out of wood, tangled up, and on top of it, it has a little basin nestled between the branches. This crown could work, but in order to make it, well, drain the happiness from somebody, drain the sadness from somebody, it needs a bit of a head start. It's missing some ingredients. I'm afraid I don't have them. I'm just far too cheerful.
What ingredients are these?
Well, and she pulls out a small little list that she kept in the crown for safekeeping. Let's see, I did the research ahead of time. She puts on some little glasses and reads, "I need tears of grief and heartache. I need tears of remorse and guilt. Tears of joy and love, and tears of regret and shame."
Can you paste that in chat?
I certainly can.
Okay. Who wants to take them? Take each one.
I can give 3.
You.
I look at Mao and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
I have an easy one. I gotta take my bow, the arrow, and stick Cersei with it. I gotta start crying. And also, I feel a lot of regret because of, like, why did I can't believe I'm doing this. So there's 2 already from each of my eyes.
You start poking and prodding the sheep with the arrow, and Cersei squeals and runs out of the Fieldsmith's hut. A tear comes to Odie's eye. Didn't think I'd have to do it to you.
What has to be done has to be done.
Odie starts crying, and Sandy grabs the brazier and puts it underneath Pesto's eyes and collects the tears. Oh!
I gotta be stunned for a round.
Okay.
She looks at the tears and she says, "Oh, well, that does the tears of love."
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is like, oh no, what have I done? I gotta get stunned, and then they're gonna start running. You guys are on your own.
I can't believe that Thanos threw Gamora down there.
Oh.
Boomcrash is going to look at Mao, hold her hand and then bring out a Taurus's Chalice keychain and look at it. And also think of Juliana and start crying birdie tears.
Isn't that tier of love though? Already have that.
Well, what do you
It
think
could
that
be
these
love,
are?
but there's a whole lot of other stuff there too.
Grief and heartache? Probably.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's-
more like it.
She's sad for Mao and heartache for Juliana and
Grief for the abuse.
yeah, no, there's a whole lot of there.
She lost her life,
Remorse
so
as
that
well.
would cover that one a lot well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boomcrash starts crying.
I have an idea for your good and shame. Just keep on making fun of Zumasu.
I was actually probably thinking of something like that. I am gonna go hug Boom Crash for now.
As Boomcrash tries to well up some tears, Zumasu comes over and hugs her, and then the tears start coming from the genuine affection. It took a while to bring up those old memories, but they do return, and Sandy collects the tears. Oh, I didn't quite need this much, but this will certainly help.
So
This should do
you
grief and
can-
heartache.
You can stop now. I said when. I said when.
I let him go, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, I think I know what I got covered. Mao, remind me of a few of the times I've had some unsavory things, starting with, and I whisper to her, remind me of the damn poop hag.
I was thinking about pulling
Boomcrash
up the
makes
scrying
the sex
orb.
noise.
Does tear cringe? It's just tear.
It's cringe tears. I try to like keep it together, but my face just turns a little bit red, and it's more like
Stop making
embarrassment tears.
fun of me!
And Aida probably looks on like confused as to why you're letting this happen. I'm just like, it's fine, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Eventually, the tears do come for Zumasu. He's always so hard-willed, and his soft side, which does show, it shows a different side, and his tenderness reveals tears of regret and shame. There's
This
just
is
one
one-
tear left.
This is one case where Amon not being present is actually helpful.
Yes.
I
She
don't want to. I've already
gestures
cried
to Mao.
enough.
Can you provide the last one, if possible?
Oh, how do we get Mao to be joy and love? Or,
No,
wait,
Joy and
No,
Love
it's-
was Pesto.
It's remorse and guilt.
That's
Oh.
the only one left.
Yeah, and she doesn't feel any guilty for anything she's done.
No,
You fucking edgelord.
I literally out loud just like, I've already cried all the tears that I can for the guilt that I have, so I don't know how you're gonna get it out of me now. It's
Smack
just
her.
anger and spite.
Just keep on smacking her until she does.
Well, maybe
Boomcrash
I can
says,
help.
Let it out, and she pats like Mao on the back. Is like, no matter what, I'm still gonna be here for you. Don't worry about it. I love you no matter what.
No, I mean I've cried for this person too long to the point where I can't.
Okay.
Although apparently she might be alive, so I don't really know how I feel about that anymore. Yeah. How are you gonna help Sandy? Because look, it's not easy.
where's my character again?
On the other side of the
Yeah.
pond,
Across the pond, if you will.
I see it.
or over here.
She starts going through her things, and she pulls out. Does she pull out? She pulls out a small little statue. It's got like brass ornamentation. It's designed to look like plants and vines grasping at a crying figure. Here. Try holding this. She cautiously hands it to Mao.
Hold it.
Feel a wave of emotion start to flow over you. Although you aren't normally very teary or like overly emotional, you feel a wave of sadness overcome you. Sadness is much easier to bring out than happiness sometimes. And Mao, you recall the memories of your friend from way back when. It's as if it was yesterday. It's more.
She just kind of like falls to her knees and just like sitting there in pain. You just get like a couple of tears. Just sort of starts weeping.
Boomcrash is steadily stroking her back and offering comfort.
Hold her hair back.
Breathe through it. Breathe through it.
Didn't want to remember this, but this is fine. It's for a good cause, right? So we don't have to get married to a fox?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you could feel remorse and guilt for that.
You drop the statue, and the tears stop. Sandy seems to have collected enough. I think that should do it. I'll just finish this up. I'll let you, collect yourselves.
Okay, group hug. Mandatory group hug.
I give
Pesto,
everybody-
get your ass over here.
I give everybody, and I'm gonna go touch Cersei. Everybody gets 1 point of lay on hands to basically get rid of dry eyes, or puffy eyes.
Mouse
There's
still going. Mouse still crying. Just kind of like, it's just like kind of, she's not blinking or like crying, but it's like kind of seeping from the corners of her eyes.
She was pent up.
It's okay, Mal. As this will at least mean your eyes won't hurt and you won't have a headache later.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Can we get tea?
Yeah, we can get tea.
Oh, we got no time for that.
I take out my water pouch. Okay, Boomcrash, do the prestidigitation, and I take out a bunch of like mint and like cinnamon. What's a good tea combination? Because I got a pouch of spices we can just.
I wouldn't
literally
know
make
about
tea.
cinnamon, but I'm always a fan of the oh, what's the one that tastes like a punch to the face?
Okay, I got specs as mostly as like a.
Thinking about coffee.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I specs mostly as like we're American here. We don't drink no damn British teas. We drink coffee here, boy.
I don't know if my spice pouch can make coffee.
Coffee is not a spice.
Oh no, I only got black
Coffee
tea.
is bean soup.
I got
Yes.
black tea. I got
Do we
black
have
tea. I
any
can make.
chocolate?
Chocolate is also not a spice, but if you have it,
I know. Does anybody have chocolate?
You know what? I have a jug of wonders. Anybody want to figure out if there's poison that comes out of this first?
Jesus
But
Christ.
we're not doing mayonnaise tea, all right?
I don't want mayonnaise tea. I start making my little black tea.
Fine. Pour some out for myself in a check.
Oh god, you just drank a big thing of vinegar.
I'm gonna pour it out into a little vial or a little flask.
All
No,
right,
mayonnaise.
here we go. Let's see what it is. Oh, wow. It's fresh water.
Hey,
Sure.
Nice.
it's water flavored tea.
It's the
Lucky
best
you.
type of tea.
Do you want? Okay, no, I already gave you the scroll. Good. Do you want to turn color? I can try and do the stupid joke thing again.
Me?
I can.
Are you
Would
asking?
you like?
I'll be fine. It's just painful.
Yeah.
Life kind of changed after. She was
That?
kind of like a sister. She died.
Okay. And she's, you are in Mama Bird hug. This is all.
It's just I am covered with the fluff, and I am not
Oh.
taking my face out.
I found a middle ground. After probably messing around with all the spice, I'm like, wait a minute, and I make everybody chai tea.
Nice.
There we go. I found it.
Actually, yeah, that's a good punch to the face
That's-
kind of tea. It's
That's a good
delicious.
tea. That's some caffeine. It's got all the spices. There we go. Make everybody chai tea.
Yes.
Okay. Sandy has a tea set that you guys can use if need be. She offers a tea while she's finishing up her work, which is nebulous at best. She's like taping things to the crown. She's like poking pins and needles into it. She's like stirring the pot of tears and
I
adding
probably-
spices to it.
I cast detect magic because I got that from my eyesight thing, and I'm just kind of curious what's going on.
Doesn't look like much. Looks to be mostly non-magical.
I don't understand the Fae.
She then, she goes to lift up the crown, and, she just kind of kisses it, and magic fills the crown, and suddenly you detect a wave of abjuration magic coming from it. Ah, good. It is done.
That thing looks pretty. I can see the waves of magic.
She brushes off some of her work, leaving just a ramshackled, brambly crown with a basin frozen with tears, so that they don't fall out.
Okay.
So we just give this to the representator of the
I think so.
winter?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Okay.
Okay. You guys leave the Fieldsmith.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
And okay.
Peace.
I hate
Let's
feeling.
go back to the Gloaming Palace.
You don't have to feel again for a while.
Oh, thank
Hopefully.
God.
Well, if it's okay to feel now. There's nothing wrong with feeling.
It's okay to feel sad sometimes.
You guys are glad that Mon's not here. He would tell you to stop that.
Oh
I know,
God, yes.
And I wish he was.
We're gonna bring him back too.
I hate the Feywild even more now.
When you return, there is another Fey courtier, one that you recognize, giving a stern talking to one of the nearby satyr guardians. And if this place isn't perfect, I'm going to have your head. I'll have you know that last time that there was a party here, and who are you people? Morning Whisk turns to you both with
I forget who
two
this is.
glowing summer
Caitlin.
eladrins near her. Just who do you think you are? Storming in onto the gloaming palace like this.
Currently engaged in trying to prevent some nuptials. We would like a favor of you in order to stop the upcoming wedding
A
that my
favor?
friends are going. Yes.
Wait. Tiefling? Goblin? Are you folks the betrothed?
That's what Boomcrash said.
Yes.
Sorry,
I gotta
I
do a
wasn't
little-
listening.
I gotta do a pose. It's like,
You like a curtsy?
The lady elf was very infatuated with this goblin.
Well, I don't know what she sees in him. Frankly, I don't know what she sees in Renard either.
None of us like Reynard. That's why we don't want to get married.
We're trying to prevent this so we can all go our separate ways.
Listen, if you want a favor from me, I don't really care about this whole wedding deal. But what I do care about is showing up Cirrus Shadow Lake. And if there's one thing that's going to show him up, it's a perfect cake. Ideal for a double wedding. I don't have a lot of time on my hands, but perhaps you can go to the cafe in town and help them make a cake. I need it to be perfect, but I will leave that to you.
Okay.
Okay. Is this
Okay.
cake gonna have to be like alive or something?
I'm sure that the cafe, the person running the cafe will be able to let you know. They are, after all, more nuanced in the goings and comings of the Fae.
Okay.
Well, go on.
We shall. Thank you. Shit,
Do you-
sorry.
Do you want...
She scoffs.
Boomcrash leaves.
I'm gonna take the crown. I'm gonna go give it to the other Fae.
Okay, she is here. You storm past Morning Whisk. Ah! And you run towards Evie.
I do not apologize.
It's fair.
I say that out loud as I walk past.
I do not apologize. Fine. You head up to Evie, who looks at you. Have you found something that can make me happy again?
Well, we found something that you could try.
Hand her the crown. Doesn't look like much. She places it on her head. The tears that were once frozen into her cheeks melt. And then they rise up into the crown and seal away themselves up in the basin. Ah, I do feel lightened.
Do we
Thank
have your
you.
favor?
I, of course, will uphold my end of the bargain. In fact, here, take these. And she gestures to one of her Eladrin and hands you a quiver of arrows.
Mal finally has real ammunition.
I had some. I had 2 cool arrows and I used one and it was dumb.
Just take the damn quiver.
I'm just gonna take it and just walk away. I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
'Cause I don't feel like messing up whatever ritual is with contract.
Okay, you leave. You have been given 20 arrows. The arrows, they cause a random emotion to overtake the person that is hit with the arrow in addition to their normal damage.
Oh,
They're otherwise +1 arrows.
okay. That's good.
So
Hope you don't inspire rage.
Oh no.
remember, the pluses don't stack. So, right?
Yes, they do not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it add to damage at least?
Yep.
It adds +1.
Okay, I put it into the chat. They're +1 arrows of emotion. Inflicts the target with a random emotion. You roll a d4, and it's either berserk, frightened, charmed, or stunned as they're overcome with sadness for 1d4 rounds.
Thanks.
And berserk basically means a combination of rage and forcing them to attack the nearest thing.
Mhm.
Okay. And with that, you guys return to the Twilight Anon. Eager to not offend nobody else. And it looks like cafe is still open. It's open all night.
It's open forever because it's not even a day yet.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
day will pass in a year and a day.
Alright, well, go to wherever she wanted us to go.
It's the cafe.
You have to talk to Echo.
All right, I'm coming with you.
Hello, and welcome again.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
We need the perfect wedding cake for whatever their name is.
I don't know where I am.
Morning Whisk.
Morning with.
You are
wedding.
beneath your familiar, Zumasu.
I found it.
After I moved it.
Found it.
Alright.
Elena's
Nailed
back
it.
on your head, hiding.
Wait, for your wedding? No, for your wedding, she points at Mao.
No.
I heard about the wedding. Oh, it's going to be such a delight. Are you excited?
No.
We're excited to get this over with. We're eager to move on.
Oh, can't come soon enough, can it? Well, I'll be able to get a cake for you guys, lickety-split. Who wants to help? I can maybe enlist a few of you.
I'll help. I'm not good at much else.
I'll help, but I shouldn't.
No, you can help. I think you know what wheat
okay.
and flour is, at least.
Yeah, but I'm unhygienic.
All right,
Just wash your hands.
follow
Also,
me
pigs are very clean.
and get out of my kitchen.
Bye, Teresa.
I'll just be in here. I'm gonna go to the other side, though.
Wait, could Teresa help or is it dangerous?
I'm just gonna
Yes,
sit this one out, I think.
It's gonna be dangerous.
Babysitter.
All right, welcome to my kitchen. Now, it's for a double wedding, yes?
Yeah.
Hey, well then I suppose we're going to need to double the recipe. So, you, Boom Crash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you just double the recipe, please? She hands you the recipe and a set of calligrapher's tools.
Okay. I
Here's
start
another sheet of
copying
paper.
I have forgery, so let's go.
Okay. You don't even need to roll. You make a perfect copy of the recipe to create 2 recipes. Good. You,
Where'd it
the snakeman.
Yeah.
Can you get a bed sheet from upstairs?
I suppose I head upstairs. Where's the stairs?
It's fine. You just go upstairs.
Okay.
You grab a sheet and bring it down. Else. Oh, of course, the couple. Mao, Pesto. Can I have you guys separate these eggs? Just make sure that they're well hidden from each other.
What?
Just
the
hide
eggs.
them. Just hide them
Hide the
wherever you
eggs.
think that you
Are
they'd
Are you gonna
be-
need the eggs later?
Well, I'd assume.
Okay. Okay, give me the. I'm gonna take the yolk and put it on the top of the pot on Cersei's head.
Whoa, what are you doing? Don't break it.
Oh.
Here,
So
here's
do I
another
need to
one.
hide
Go
them?
hide it.
Okay. Do I have to hide it in here, or can I hide it outside?
I won't look. Just hide them. Make a stealth check.
Fuck.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna drink the broken eggs out of the faucet of the kettle.
Okay. Okay, yeah, Mao. You go and hide an egg. It's pretty well hidden. You've hidden it behind like one of the lanterns in this this cafe. There's 4 eggs in the recipe though, so I'm gonna need 4 more checks from people.
Okay, so from each of us.
You can hide 2
whoever's-
and I'll hide 2.
Yep. Multiple people can do it if you want.
Well, I'm not good at hiding stuff, so.
Oh, but you
Are you
managed to do
pretty
this
good?
one. Pesto runs outside and goes to the fountain and puts one in the
Never
fountain.
mind. Never mind. I'm
Holy
godly at it
you're-
apparently.
Mighty
Wow.
little goblin.
He then
Goblin's good at hiding things.
he then runs off to the library and puts one on one of the bookshelves. Mao, you're able to climb on top of the roof and put one nestled onto the chimney. Okay,
Nice.
those are separated. Okay.
God, like separating whites from the yolk? That's stupid.
Oh, good, you have the sheet.
Yes.
Just lay it down on the floor here. We're making
do
a sheet
that.
cake after all.
Okay.
It's for a big party. So,
Yes.
Yes.
Can you two, Sumasu Boom Crash, can you hand me, let's see, can I see the recipe? Oh, good, you're done. Cream, sugar, and butter in a mixing bowl. Okay, can you hand me the cream, the sugar, and the butter? Make investigation checks.
Oh,
Oh
I
god.
I
Oh,
rolled
God,
1
no.
because I wanted to look for booze.
Well, you won't find much here, unfortunately.
Damn it. I'm just like going behind her little counter and trying to find like some good stuff to drink then.
Ah, good. You found them. And she tosses the cream, the sugar, and the butter into the sheet. It is making a mess on the floor.
Is that
Okay.
okay?
We're following the recipe. What's next? Mix in 2 cups of flour. It's a lot of sheet. Can one of you go find a flower that's big enough to fill this sheet?
I think for a second, but like, am I the one that should go outside?
No, I gotta over. It's like someone tried to spell check the recipe. Is it actually flour?
Or is it FLOWER?
Mooncrash, you look at the recipe, and it doesn't say flour, it says flour.
It. Echo, are you sure it's? And she points to the word. And are you sure?
Are you,
You are the
questioning my
expert.
cake expertise?
No, I am not. Go and find a flower.
Very Mad Hatter.
So, one of you go find one. I guess it said 2 cups. Maybe we just need one to fill 2 cups.
Can Cersei find one?
Like It's like, okay, I guess the pig can be used multi-purpose instead of mushrooms.
Okay, Pesto, you can make a nature check to try to find a flower in the Feywild that's big enough.
Yes, what a close call.
Awesome.
Okay, that is a success. You come back, and you found a fairly sizable flower. There's some glitter to it, and you had to kick a pixie out of the center of it, but otherwise, it's a pretty big purple
You
flower.
Tuck away the pixies home.
Cersei doesn't care. Cersei's a good pig. Also, it's a pixie. They
Okay.
can find a new home.
Good.
Yeah, I can find another flower.
Now, Mao, Pesto, why don't you guys stay here? I'm gonna need you guys to find some more ingredients for me. I need you to find me some raspberries, and then I need the other one of you to find. I should have a container of frosting. Just make some investigation to find it. Boom Crash, Zumasu, can you go find those eggs?
I could try.
Are you?
Wait a second. Boom Crash. Aren't you
Yeah?
good at smelling things?
Yes, I am.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so can we use who has better investigation, me or Boom Crash? Because I have
definitely
+7.
you.
Okay, so can I use Boom Crash to give me the help action for this?
You're gonna use
You
the
both have
raven
familiars that can help you.
as a
Yeah,
sniffing
okay,
dog.
that's true. Okay, so I'll have Elena help me. Boom Crash has advantage because of her smelling. Okay, let's go. How many times do we have to roll this?
Until you beat their checks.
Are
Oh,
you
God, I don't even
serious?
know if
We're
I-
gonna need a nat 20.
Christopher.
I got it. Okay, I got a 19. What were their highest? What were their rolls? Damn.
We have to beat 27, 20, 22, and 28.
I don't think we can physically beat 28.
Hey.
Can you cast locate object?
No, I don't have locate object.
Let me check mine. Oh, I have locate creature, not locate object.
Maybe they're fertilized as a chicken in it.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
hey.
I got a nat 20.
Life begins at
Ooh.
conception.
Ugh, get out of here.
Hey, the egg is out, man. Just letting you know.
Okay. We got one success after about 6 tries from Boom Crash. Zumasu, let's see how much you can find in about 4 more tries. Okay,
Nothing
20.
so far.
No, you got a
You have an
20.
advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one of them. And then a 23. Okay, well, we've already got a 23, so you found 2 of the eggs. Now, as you guys are doing this, Giffy says, "What are you 2 doing?"
We're trying to find the eggs.
Well, do you need help?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try and inspire you. And she does a little dance. Is this doing it for you?
Yeah, actually, it worked.
I
pretty
mean,
well.
yeah, sure, but
She gives each of you a D12, and she can do this 2 times for each of you before she runs out of inspirations.
Okay.
So
oh,
you have
Zuzu.
some more attempts.
All right. We still got the help. All right. I'll use the first one
Use the
because that's
first
a pretty
D12.
good roll.
Yeah.
Just don't roll. Ah! I did it. I beat it.
The 39, we will eliminate the 28. 29, we will eliminate the 28. So now there's just a 27 missing.
Wow.
This is the one that's
Right.
in the library, probably.
You want me to try again, or Boom Crash? You go first.
Let Boom Crash try. Okay, 19.
Okay. It's a
Gotta beat
D12.
Yep, we gotta beat a 27.
Okay.
It's
Nope.
close.
Yeah, you start looking around, but you're just not in the right place. Simalso, do you want to try?
Yep, I'll go back. That's a bad one. I'm not gonna use it again.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need a
I'll go
12. Ugh.
No.
You guys are milling about Twilight and on. How far did Pesto go with this last egg?
I saw him. I heard him move things a bunch of times. Okay, I'm definitely trying this one.
Zumasu
do it.
enters the library.
There's so many books here. I got it. I just barely got it.
You're looking around, and there's a lot of books in the library. Clovis, the librarian, is watching you, and as you're like looking through books, he just kind of says, "Warmer." You look back at him, and he's just reading a scroll. Warmer. Hot, hot, you're on fire!
I ripped the book out, and just the egg almost falls on the ground. Oop, oop, oop.
Oh my god.
You better put that out. You are on fire, so you pat out your shoulder. But he smirks as you return back to the kitchen. You found the eggs. They were very well hidden. What took you guys so long?
It's been like, what, an hour at least?
It's been like half an hour. I was having them take like 5 minutes with each check.
I looked to Pesto. What made you think to put this over there behind the bookshelf?
Mal, you are very good at hiding things.
I didn't know we'd have to find them.
I am just going to praise you for your ability. And I'm gonna go into the corner now. Echo, here's the eggs.
Oh, thank you. Okay, who wants to do this next part? She holds up 2 bullwhips.
Mal's kind of like slightly proud of herself too, but she's gonna go over and give Boom Crash a little hug, like, sorry.
Zumasu's a little dejected, kind of slumps over and walks to her.
Okay, you can do this. Does anybody else want to do it? Pesto?
Sure. What do I need to do?
Here, just hold this.
You're gonna whip the eggs.
Yep.
All right.
She says it's time to whip the eggs, and then she takes the eggs, and she yells, "Pull!" And she throws an egg into the air. Zumasu, make a attack roll.
Can I use my throwing axe stats?
Well, it's got a bunch of pluses on it. I'm just gonna have you make a, It's a melee. It's a finesse attack, so it's gonna be a dexterity-based attack. I don't know if you're proficient with whips.
I don't think I'm proficient with rips, man.
Are you proficient with quote-unquote all martial weapons?
Yes.
Then you
Then you
technically
are.
are. So you can add your proficiency, and it's dex.
Okay. So I have no dex. So let me just see if I can do abilities. Nope. Skill. Nope. Dex. I guess I'll do this as check, and then I'll just add 6 to it. Well, I missed.
The egg plops onto the ground. You still have inspiration. You had... Oh no, wait, you used your second one, didn't you?
Yeah, I used them.
Okay, well then the egg plops onto the ground. Oh, can we
Can I
try
try
that
again?
Yeah, let's try it again. She tosses another egg into the air.
I gotta intercept and try it again.
So that's a 19.
Okay, that succeeds. You whip one of the eggs and it plops onto the bed sheet.
Okay, that's better.
Right, your turn, little one. And she tosses a egg to Pesto.
Yeah.
Does a great club technically do it because it's dex based?
Oh yeah. My dex should be better. In that case, let me use my short bow. Yes.
Okay.
That'll do it.
You
Jesus.
You whip the egg and it perfectly splits down the middle. In fact, since you rolled so high, I'm gonna ask you: would you like to slice it hot dog or hamburger style?
Hamburger style.
Okay, you hamburger style the egg open and it lands onto the ground, rolling away perfectly.
Somehow the yolk and the whites are separated.
Yeah.
Just gotta add a little backswing to it.
Oh, good job! She tosses another one up behind the back. Let's see if you can get this one. You get that one. It's not as stylish, but still gets the job done.
Zimos is getting jealous and prepares for the next one. Got a 24.
All right. That does whip the last of the eggs. It wasn't one of the separated ones, but she hopes that nobody will notice. Okay. Well, I'm going to fold these into the sheet, and she starts folding up the sheet.
This is very gross.
It says that we also need to beat the yolks. Can you guys take these hammers and go out and beat those ox yolks behind the back?
What's an ox yoke?
Oh, it
Oh,
keeps the
it's-
oxen together.
That's the thing that you use like a harness on the cow to make it pull like equipment.
Will the oxes be okay with that?
Oh, they're not on any oxen, dear.
Oh.
It's just the yolks.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna just start whacking them.
Okay?
Unenthusiastically, by the way.
Okay. You just start beating them.
Quack,
It takes some time, but eventually she just comes to get you. Are you guys done?
I show her the mess we've made. I think so.
Okay, good.
Chris,
Alright.
is this just you trying to be how to basic?
You come in and there's a sopping wet sheet that's been neatly folded on the floor. She says, okay, now we're gonna make a raspberry cake, so I'm gonna mix in those, and I'm gonna have you guys coat a pan with butter as per the recipe. Venti has decided to do this role. All right, guys, lube up the pan. He whips off his shirt.
Nice.
All right, here's a tub of butter, and you guys get to work. Who wants to do it? It's a sleight of hand check. Venti shakes a bit. Come on.
I will do this.
Okay,
for you,
I'm
Mo.
close. I'm gonna do the sleight of hand.
Okay.
I would like to beat him up at the same time, though. Maybe
Uh,
steal some shit.
Pesto puts his hands in the butter and starts lubing up Venti. Yeah, just be careful where you're moving those little mitts. This pan's getting real greasy.
It's like,
He's greased up a hog before.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, that's true.
As
Oh, no.
as Pesto is lubing up this pan, Echo is just
Oh no.
has a spoon mixing up the sheet, and she's just kind of going. She's mixing in the raspberries. Once Venti is thoroughly lubed up, he says, "Okay, now what do you need from me?" I don't think I need anything else from you. You can leave. Very well, but you will miss me. Whoop! He slips onto the ground. This is less fun after the fact. And he just kind of crawls out of the cafe. Ugh,
No, he can swim. He can just like slide on his belly.
I'm going
Oh my
to
God.
need a bath. He goes to the fountain.
Oh no. Don't turn it into soup.
Okay. So the cake is almost done. We just need to bake it. And she opens the oven and puts the bed sheet inside. Until a knife comes out clean. Okay.
Oh no.
Here you go. Who wants to talk to this knife? And she pulls a knife out. You
Intimidation.
look pretty scary. She hands it to Mao.
Why do I need your knife? But I
Well,
have my
you
own
need-
knife.
We need to make sure that the kitchen knife comes out clean. It needs to come
Oh.
clean.
Oh, he needs to come clean. I'm just going to intimidate the knife with my other knives.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
I'm helping by pooping up and looking menacing in the background.
I don't under. Why am I? Never mind. I can't intimidate knives, apparently.
Well, Boom Crash was assisting, if I hear correctly.
Yes,
That's
I was.
true.
I was pooping up and I was being menacing in the background.
No,
So it's-
so you know that meme where it's like the tiny cute little individual is like trying to be all intimidating, and then there's just a big person behind them, and they're like, oh okay, yeah.
It's kind of the opposite for us, but we're still making it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys start being as intimidating as you can. What, you gotta You gotta tell us what you need to know. What? Tell us what you did, or else I'm gonna stab you with this knife, and then Boom Crash is gonna do something to you. I don't know what she's gonna do, but she's got those magic hands. You don't wanna get in between her and a shiny that she wants. So tell us what you need to know. And the knife doesn't do anything. It's a knife. Mao, you start shouting at the thing, and then use your hellish rebuke to flare up in a fiery hellfire. Tell us what we need to know. I'm sick of this shit. And the knife gets up, and it grows little arms and goes, no, please, please. I have a wife and 3 kids. My little paring knife is going off to school next month.
Oh my god.
I
We
did
know
it.
what you
I
did.
did it. Okay.
Full confession. Full confession.
I didn't mean to nick her finger that one time. I was just trying to cut the cheese.
Now go apologize.
Okay. It struts over to Echo. I'm sorry, Lady Sunvine. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that was really quick. Okay. She takes it out of the oven. And you can see a mostly done cake that has come out in spite of everything.
It's an actual fucking cake. It's not just bed sheets and just cooked bed sheets.
Okay. Now we just need to trim the cake. Mao, can you go to the tailor and get some ribbons?
Oh, sure. Where's the
Okay.
tailor, Boom Crash?
I'll guide you there.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Okay, you head to the tailor. You quickly get some ribbons from them. They're eager to help. I'm now going to need you guys to do a sleight of hand check to decorate it. Actually,
Okay.
when you return, she says, "Oh, well, we can't decorate it just yet." And she looks at the recipe. This is a bit rough. So I'm going to need you guys to go on a quest. Okay?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
It says it can only be assembled in layers. There's a layer to the northeast of here, I think. There's some mighty beast that's rumored to live there. You should
Oh,
be able to
fuck
track
off.
it down.
Oh my
A
god.
layer.
Oh my god. Let's go. Let's do this.
Well,
We're gonna
on,
assemble it in the layer.
on the way, I'm gonna need you to soak the sponge in syrup, per the recipe, and she hands you guys a sponge. So find a tree that will do that for you.
Hey, does your thing do syrup?
Oh, honey.
Does honey count?
No. It's
Damn it.
not sap.
Okay.
It's a plant, not animal product.
Okay.
Good luck.
We're gonna need it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to make a survival check to track down the creature to its lair, and I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check to trim the cake, dress it with the ribbons. It'll be from a different person.
Could I say Elena's helping Pesto, who's probably going to do the survival?
Oh,
You
I
know,
thought it was a
viewpoint and
group
stuff.
survival check.
Yeah, it's not a group one.
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna survive.
Okay.
I will help Mao or somebody do.
Pesto does
There we
good.
go.
Pesto, there is an undeniable
Yeah.
trail of, well, stuff. It's hard to tell exactly what you're tracking because of the nature of the Feywild, but it becomes known to you that there are snapped twigs that show passage. There are footprints leaving large gaping scrape marks on the ground, trees that have been scratched up. This thing is massive, and you start following it up ways to a mountainous cave. On the way, you guys find a few trees that seem to be oak trees. You might be able to get some syrup from them. Who wants to get the syrup?
I'll get the syrup.
Okay, Zumasu, you head over to the tree and you pull out your sword to tap the thing. And it goes, whoa, what the hell are you doing with that thing?
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't know you were alive. Can I have some syrup?
Didn't know a tree was alive. Syrup?
Oh, I guess that's silly. Yeah.
Well, what do you need syrup for?
I need to soak the sponge. I'm
You want
making a
me-
cake.
You want me to soak that sponge in my blood.
I can heal you afterwards.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Let me just get the thing.
What is this music from?
It's royalty-free music.
It's
Nice.
Kevin
perfect.
McLeod
Kinda
is a
perfect.
saint and deserves so much more recognition
He
than
does.
he gets.
Okay, Zumasu, with your offer to heal the thing afterward, he goes, "Oh, okay, just make it someplace less noticeable. Not near there. Yeah, there.
Do you want it by the roots or the... Okay, here we go. I'll poke it.
Oh,
I thought you said you bled.
I lied. You
I
quickly
have
seal
another
up
thing
the
to be
wound
ashamed about.
after you get its amber sweet juice.
hate this place.
I notice... I purposely... Okay, I see a little bit of a moss rock growing on like one branch and I purposely ignore it as I'm healing the other wound. I can cure that disease. I didn't say I was going to.
That's my own thing for later. Oh, I mean, ow! Thank you. Whew. So,
You might want to get... you have a little spot back there you might want to check out and I just head away.
oh shit! Oh, call me! Oh.
I come back with my head down in a jar full of the sponge.
Hey, good job. You got the sponge thing. All right, we have to go to the lair now.
Yeah, I did. Let's
Are
go.
you okay,
Yeah.
Suzu?
Trees talk. Trees talk.
Okay.
Did you end up having sex again?
Are you married
No.
to a tree?
No, I just think I might have jacked off a tree.
Okay.
Okay,
You know-
that's... Honey, that counts as sex, but I'm sorry.
I'm going out on a
Trees.
limb here.
No. To the lair.
To the land.
Who's assembling the cake, by the way? I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check for them.
Well, you're good at assembling things,
assemble.
right?
And
me
I'll
the
give you a
sponge.
hand.
Give me the sponge.
I hand you the sponge. Careful. You know where it's been.
Yes. But I still don't understand, but it's okay. What is sleight of hand? A dex?
Okay, you decorate the cake as best as you can. It's mostly a matter of, getting it to look nice, which isn't your strong suit, but at least you get what is in your mind's eye using your sleight of hand check. You arrive at the mountainous lair. It's very cold here, and Pesto is able to sense that the creature is nearby. It's
Can
at
we just
home.
knock?
Sure.
By knocking on a rock. Say, hello, I would like to use your home to assemble a cake.
We will leave soon after.
No.
A massive, hulking lizard appears before you guys. It is much taller than you, filling most of the cave as it rises. Who awakens my slumber? An ancient white dragon
Fuck.
just kind of lets loose a simple sigh, putting frost all over your noses and cheeks. Little morsels for me.
I whispered to Boomcrush, how big is your little bubble spell?
Probably big enough.
Is it big enough, though?
Is it big enough?
Nowhere wakes you. We come on a quest. We just need to borrow your lair to assemble a cake.
A cake.
A cake for a wedding. Which, if you are most likely close by, have probably been invited to this wedding.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm
You
gonna
are
invite
the
it.
bride. You
I-
can invite him.
No, I just want to. No, because I want to invite him so he shows up, but there's no wedding and he just beats everybody up.
That would be
That's fine,
great,
too.
actually.
That's fair.
wedding in the twilight anon.
Yep.
In the gloaming.
I had heard that there was something going on down there, and I would be happy to help. If you're making a cake, you'll need icing.
Oh my god.
Step into my lair.
I hate this place.
I love
You're-
this so much.
You're a white dragon. You do ice.
Yes, that's a joke.
I think my character is gonna literally just say that to the dragon.
That's the idea.
Oh,
I help
okay.
out carrying the cake.
Thank
You carry in the cake, you rest it onto the ground, and the dragon just puffs up its chest. It unleashes a frost breath on the cake, and when it ends, revealed in its wake is a perfectly made, dressed up, nice looking raspberry cake covered in chocolate frosting. It's got candles on it.
Layers.
It's got multiple layers. It looks like it splits in half comically in the middle to make a Y-shaped cake for a double wedding, and you can see that there are two little decorations on top. One set being a goblin and a satyr, and one being a red-painted satyr and Renard the fox. It winks at you.
Fuck!
Got the cake. We got the cake.
We got it.
I'll give you a ride back to town.
Appreciate it.
Much
Yes,
obliged.
that's fine to say.
Step on,
Hop, hop.
and away we go! And the dragon soars into the sky, leaving its cave, and brings you with your cake back to the Twilight Anon. It lands in town, and drops you guys off near Giffy. Oh, how's it going? I am fine, Giffy. How are you? How are the kids? They're fine. Thank you. Did you hear about the wedding? I did. I'm invited too, yes? Of course, everyone's invited. Yes. He does a little fist pump. I will get my best suit. He flies off into the sky.
Giffy, was that dragon always a person here, or did they migrate here
Yeah, he lives up on the hill.
since forever, or is that a recent development?
He's been here for a while.
Okay.
Mostly keeps all the pests away.
What does that mean?
It's
Oh,
doing
because it's
great.
cold.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's just
Okay.
go.
Okay.
You bring it into the cafe, and Echo is delighted. Oh, it looks so delightful. It's just like the recipe. Oh,
You
thank
forgot
you
we
all
needed
for your
icing,
help.
by the way.
Oh, silly me. It was on the back. Oh, that's fine. I think you figured it out.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, we did great. We did great. Thank you so much.
Well, go on. Hurry to the Gloaming Palace. You only have a few hours left before the wedding.
We do.
Okay, you head off to the Gloaming Palace, and I think that's where we're gonna have to leave it off for tonight.
Thank goodness.
We went a little over, but I didn't care because it was a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you and me.
Chaos.
Okay. Also, this charm was going to be for one person, but I'm gonna spread it out amongst multiple people instead. Each of you gets a bonus 2 hit dice, not for your health, but for the purposes of healing. Every time,
Okay.
yeah, whenever you complete a long rest, you get 2 additional hit dice, and it can bring you over your maximum hit dice, but only by up to 2.
Okay, sounds good.
So basically, our level +2.
Yeah, each of our standing hit points don't change.
Yep.
This is considered a charm, you said?
Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out to watch this fuckery unfold.
I would like
Okay.
to do a fuckery. Oh, fuckery has been done.
You can watch this stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for Wednesday, where we play the Rime of the Frost Maiden with a different group. That's from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. I have some books on Drive Through RPG, other books on the DM's Guild, and you can also support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. With that out of the way, let's see you next time. And do not follow the recipe as we've seen here. Just make a normal freaking cake. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Take care.
Bye.
Have a good week.
Hard to take your advice when you're such an avid fan of How to Basic.